to see the Pala.
We're going to get started
Ooh,
with Elder
baby.
V, the
Ooh,
Pala
Veld.
God,
Ooh,
and Marbles,
baby.
the big brain strats with the Veld.
Yeah, I don't know. This one's leaning Elder V out the gate, but anything could happen.
What
Both
song
these
are we gonna
teams are
listen to for this
really
one?
good.
Yep. Hey, Yuri, the Alphonse, interesting.
Duo Alphonse.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see him here.
Yeah, I still have my like 8 copies of him. I'm not sure what he does, but
is that oh yeah, that's duo, okay. I thought that was the Valentine's one.
Finals, first game. Let's
wait,
see
no,
what
do
the
I
play
have
is
I
gonna
have the
be.
yeah, I have the
How
duo one, I'm
is
pretty sure. And I have like multiple lifts
How is
too.
Marbles gonna handle the
maybe.
The Super
Pala
Aid
strat?
strat.
Because we know it's coming.
God. Well, the Yuri's looking kind of offensive right now.
Yeah.
I don't think he can just check the Pala instantly, but
No, Pala's set up.
Yeah, from where Pala's at though, you can't just move Azura in the dance though.
All right,
so
let's see. Now
kind of save this turn. There's also
Pala's already in
LW also
range.
doesn't have a save unit, so. Ooh, the smite. Oh my God!
Pala's already in vantage range, and if you're a big AOE fan, you know that if you're doing a Grand Hero battle and you see one of those thieves with vantage or anything that stops that, my AOE tells you from going in. But the thing is though, Blazing Light or Blazing Wind rather, is not even enough. It won't be. Because once that
I don't know if there's an answer to this Pala for this team.
No, there's a lot of that's been a recurring theme in the tournament.
Yeah, I think
can't really kill her.
No, I think the only way that they're getting
does Wind Sweep work against Pala?
Turn.
Yeah, Wind Sweep does. That's one other thing. Base Shamir would 1 round even through this.
Nice.
So she's good.
Yeah, the only thing with Shamir's good, but playing around her need to start the turn solo is very hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes it kind of impossible.
I think Marble's got to go for capture points.
Strategy as before.
Okay.
We know how oppressive this Pala is.
Well, you can get a kill on that Azura for free here. But
yeah.
I think
your dagger also dies.
No.
Yeah, it's
GG.
GG.
Does have an answer against Azura,
no,
though.
it's
taking out the
I don't think it's
Azura
GG. It's
gets on the board for points.
well, not for Elder anyway.
Right.
Because that'll erase Yuri.
No, I'm just saying like there's nothing that can kill this
anything
Pala.
have an answer for Elder V's Pala?
Right, that was a smart move.
It's also not a capture kill. I was thinking of
a captain kill.
Captain kill, yeah, I was thinking of ZeShado's team. Oh my God, the Yuri could just die.
That's it. If Yuri's dead, that's it. Because game.
Gray Waves gives the extra.
KO on Yuri.
Yeah, 3 move.
God. Yeah, that's why I hate Azura. I don't have ones. Any unit that's really good that I don't have, I hate them.
Goes for the smite.
I feel that. No, that's it. The only way that
let's see.
The only way that Pala dies is if Duo Alphonse gets attacked into one player phase, and that's just not going to happen.
This Pala has killed millions, says chat.
Honestly, though. Yeah, and Bernadetta's gonna kill.
Good lord.
Bernadetta kills Dagger. That's crazy. Clean sweep.
Let's Elder V move again.
Elder V's team is nuts.
I can do it. Maybe.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Talk about a unit.
Yeah, when you said Bernadetta's no slouch, that is true.
No, yeah, she's a killer.
Eliwood and Hector have done nothing this entire time. Or Hector's done nothing.
Well, yeah. So the thing about Eliwood is that he gives bonus doubler to the unit with the highest attack. So all of the buffs you see on Pala are actually doubled. That's why she's so crazy.
Good lord. Is that Brave Eliwood?
That's legendary.
One of those situations where does Marbles really have an answer for anything going on?
No.
2 reds, a Ninian, and Alphonse.
That's it.
Is it just a matter of letting this match play its course?
And imagine this team if Hector was also like a save user too on top of it. Actually, no. Pala wants you to not be a safe user, right?
Right. Yeah. It'd be easier to snipe the kill on Hector than it would be on her.
I wonder if there's like anybody who can like
lot of
try
active
and kill
units.
the other
Entire
units and just
team.
leave Pala alone.
This turn just started.
I don't know, maybe.
What does Elderby want to do?
They're all
Does he
blue
wanna
apart
take
from
out
Veld.
the minion? Oh, he's kind of grafted
Yeah.
right now. The old Veld Gaming coming in, stopping that movement from coming out.
Yeah, Veld is really good here, but honestly, Elderby can just escape a little bit, catch a breath. Already ahead by a lot. Doesn't even have to escape. Can just put Pala down in the center. What are they gonna do about it? Kill her? Doubt.
Waiting for the opponent. Kind of stuck here, honestly.
What
5
is
to 2.
Fury A skill?
Yeah, it is.
I'll handle it.
Just gonna maybe back out. Kind of.
Don't even have to back out, really. I mean,
Now Marbles does
He's
have Earth
winning,
rendering.
though.
yeah. I guess get Eliwood over there and keep the points from going in Marble's
Veld goes for the
favor.
Smite on Alphonse.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Waiting for the opponent to move. Eliwood and Hector are still around. Hector's just kind of vibing, doing his thing as a supporter. His role's pretty satisfied with that. Eliwood's probably going to be the one who kind of moves in a little bit closer.
It's pretty wild.
Let's see now.
Let's see now. Going potentially for the Reap?
No, I don't think. There should be virtually no way that
I don't know,
Alphonse
maybe
kills
Marbles can
Bernadetta.
just kind of stay away from the Pala in some capacity.
What's your plan?
He is down
Honestly,
by
I
3
don't
points,
know.
but getting captain's kills for Pala can really just ramp up.
I think he
I
might.
guess
He
double
could,
damage.
he could set up
Alphonse
an
can't
easy
touch the
smite
Pala,
here
not even
and get
close.
Pala in the middle of everything.
Pala
Right.
has a bunch of stuff going on right now.
That also makes sense.
Ninian opts to dance the
Veld.
Oh, to smite Alphonse closer, maybe.
Is this
Veld
GG?
No, I doubt it.
gaming.
The thing is, the interesting thing about the best of 3 is that this new team,
See-
I'm really curious to see how it's going to go.
This is why I'm not a huge fan of being locked in just one team. I feel like people should be allowed to have 3 teams to pick through, but
Yeah, I agree.
because otherwise, because Elder V's literally just won every game from the very
Just
start.
waiting.
Like obviously,
Yeah.
that's not to say he's not playing well, but his
No,
game
yeah.
plan is reciprocal aid, smite, and then that's it.
Yeah, do
Pretty
something
much.
about it.
Yeah. And then just not throw from there.
Right.
Let's see here.
He's very
Still
easily
stuck, and that's gonna be,
smite
That's
Pala.
going to be Bernadetta's position for a while. That gravity for the entire turn. Not really able to move that far ahead.
I wonder if Elder V's worried about the
Ooh, interesting.
Veld.
Let's see. It's kind of a waiting game here.
Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna
the
be
thing is that
points.
Marbles can
Yeah.
get a capture point.
Elder V is playing very cautious.
So Marbles is going to get on the board for 2.
Elder V will still be
Still
up after
down
this
3.
turn.
Marbles gets on the
And
capture board.
Elder V gets to move first.
And he's actually only down by 1 point.
Ooh, wow.
Elderby is just down by, or is just up by a single point.
Yeah,
you
due
just
to
move in
the
and just try to do as much damage as you
Yeah,
can.
that was the right kill.
if the Yuri was a captain, he'd be up by 1.
My turn?
It's
Let's see what he
interesting
wants to
that
do.
the
He has plenty of time
Ninian
to
is
make
the
a choice
captain
here.
for this team.
Right.
Usually you want your
Ultimately,
captain to
Jake
be
Smite,
your like
that
best
just might be
offensive
it.
unit.
A captain's kill
but-
is pretty
Right, just
devastating.
whoever you
3
think
points
won't die.
given to you. She's
Yeah,
going
that's
for
a
somebody,
kill
but she is
guaranteed.
gravitied right now.
I think Eliwood has something,
But that
right,
does
Repo?
put
No.
Veld in a tricky spot.
Elud could
Let's
easily
see.
get into the capture range though,
Yeah,
You
it
just go for the
prevents
extra
points if
repo?
nothing else.
with basically the
Can't make it,
the
actually.
forest playing as defense,
Let's see.
Yeah.
so that they can't just kill him.
Yeah,
Veld's
Veld-
still good.
Veld can get in range,
Making sure
yeah.
he has that. Those stat descriptions good to go.
Veld is
Veld-
so interesting.
Elderby is
Yeah.
pondering this next move.
As long as Veld can't two-shot Eliwood, it's safe. Which, Pallet could also step down 1 tile. It would immediately be safe.
Oh, true. Veld could get danced.
Yeah, Hector's not doing much, but
Let's go, marbles. The thing is, this map can this direction can change.
I don't know. Hector doesn't have much of a use on this team.
He needs to get
fascinating.
another unit.
I think that just trumps that unit though.
But the Veld gravity though.
Because next turn, what's gonna happen?
Yep. Now Elliewood moves 2 down, 1 to the right, and then there's no capture
That's
points
at least
or anything.
1 turn.
Right. Kind of backed up in the corner.
As long as Elliewood gets in the capture area.
Well, this is only turn 3, so there's plenty of time for Pala to snipe a kill.
Yeah. She gets one guaranteed next turn.
He's in the capture. If Elliewood enters that capture area, then he can't get that other point because it's going to be 3-2, and that's not enough for a win.
Yeah, you need 2 more than
not
the
enough for a
opponent.
capture point, and that's kind of the only strategy that Marbles can really go for is winning by capture point.
Good
but
choice.
Yeah, I guess end turn.
Gets to move first at least.
Elliewood's probably going to want to move in to get this first win.
Yep.
Yep.
There we go. Now he's in the capture zone.
Pala no longer
Marbles
with Rupture
moves.
Sky.
Again, it's just a matter of not really having anything to answer against that Pala.
But if she's getting attacked, then
it's
she
just
gets
gonna
it
come down
immediately,
to
so.
you're just gonna lose units here. All it takes is Pala to get 1 hit and just really seal this win. Well, the capture area can't even go down anymore, so I'm pretty sure it's just GG's at this point.
Veld said it himself. It ends here. No options.
Pala do be gaming.
Yep.
Bringing him down as
If Pala can snipe the, yep, that'll do it.
Can't score any higher than
Kill
this.
Alphonse, that's it.
Delicioso.
It's already done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, Pala had
Easy.
the Alphonse and the Ninian forked.
You'll understand soon enough.
The Brave effect, not even taking damage, is so disgusting. Hi, Veld. Cancel on top of everything.
Marbles can't really do anything about this anymore.
Just grab
Not
the
asking-
the
no,
Veld
not
killed
going for
next
the
turn, and then
surrender.
the following one is Ninian.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's see now.
Yeah, just keeping Elliewood in the capture
letting the
area.
turns go. No
Yeah,
real,
at this point,
yeah,
can't
just
even
might as
get
well end the
points.
turn there. There's nothing really you can do. Turn 5 of 5. Marbles phase.
Nothing.
GG
We're
for
up.
both.
Nothing.
That's it.
Still gonna try to escape, maybe?
Again, Pala has them forked, so
Yeah.
whichever one moves, yep, and that's game.
Going for the sacrifice. Yep, fair enough.
That is a GG.
Well played, Elder V.
Great job, MarbelSoda, making it all this way to
Elder
winner
V's move once
semis.
again.
Yeah, for real.
I wonder.
It's a good run, but I
But
don't
the
know if anyone can
Pala,
be prepared for
That's
this.
a wrap.
nobody was
Game
prepared
one,
for
going to Elder
Pala.
V.
Apparently, there was only one person in this tournament that had a wall heart, and they lost in qualifiers. So big
Dang.
rip.
Yeah.
The more interesting thing is when we get to like these three. Yeah, when we get to these best of
These
three
three
teams.
Yeah.
So I wonder if anybody will have a counter for the Pala, and then that'll make things so much more interesting. And even still,
Yeah.
after that, there's only one round you can use the Pala, so
Right. If they don't have a counter for the Pala, then it's
you have to win the other 2 games.
right.
And Elder V's no slouch of a player, as we can see, coming up with a strategy like this, pioneering the reciprocal aid meta. I'm predicting it now.
Pretty much.
Everyone's gonna be shooting to try and get that
That Bernadetta.
yeah, Winter Bernadetta. What do you call them? Are
Yeah,
they
Winter Bernadetta.
Okay.
Yeah. See, the interesting thing about that too is if somebody does have a counter for the Pala, they have to predict the Pala team too.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're
Apparently, Brave Alm is a counter to Pala, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that makes sense. He has wind sweep effect, send scale.
Okay.
So he would do it.
Yeah, the Brave. Yeah, Brave Olm has been very, very common. I think almost, I'd say a third of the teams in the tournament have a Brave Olm on them. It's just we haven't had a match of Elder V versus them. So, if PM1 does make it to Grand Finals, that doesn't necessarily mean that Pala insta wins. So there is that.
It's very true. Now I do wonder if they. So for the extra teams, do they have to swap out all 5 units or just make some changes?
I'm pretty sure the first team like is set no matter what, but they have 2 other teams in the back that are locked as well.
Right.
I'm not sure.
Because like if it's not all 5 units have to be swapped to make a new team, then there could be 2 more Pala teams in the back. I would have to imagine that that's the case, but
I'm pretty sure it's 15 unique units.
That makes the most sense.
I'm pretty sure that's how it was explained to me. So, interesting for sure.
Yeah. You're going into best of 3.
Yep.
Pala's back, right? Yep.
The next music here.
Pala Bernadetta back again. With a dancer, another dancer.
Oh, this is a different team.
There's new squads here. Marbles opted for the Pala strat that was perfected.
Oh, Marbles using their own Pala.
All right.
Oh.
That was perfected by...
With the Bernadetta too.
It seems like Elder V wasn't the only one to think of this team.
Crazy.
This is winners final,
so in this game 2 we have
makes sense.
Marbles coming with his own Pala.
So how will Elder V fare against another Pala?
Duo Peony, or sorry, yeah,
boy.
Duo Peony, and Hrist, Bernadetta versus Ash,
I don't know.
Henriette, Thor, Raphael,
this is
and
interesting.
Kaya from
I think this one's just hard in MarbelSoda's favor.
In dominance, or is it going to be Elder V having a
I wonder if he just cooked this team up or if he had this prepared the whole thing and just knew there would be a ton of Brave Olms, so he didn't want to make it his first team, but wanted to almost guarantee the second game victory. But that's crazy.
Is there something that
I do wonder.
Elder V's
team? We got the Brave Micaiah in a Thor's. Very good. Henrietta with far save. Will be actually very good against this team, but I'm not sure if he's doing anything to
Elder
the
V has an
Pala.
answer to his own strat. Did he prepare for it?
Right behind you.
I'm not seeing a counter for Pala right now, and MarbelSoda's playing like there's no counter for Pala.
I don't think there is one, no. The only thing that could possibly work is if Ash has somehow enough survivability. I don't think she does.
This matchup.
Maybe if there's enough buffs, but I doubt it. Thor does kind of buff. Get the dancer buff.
Take my hand.
There's a chance that Ash could be kept at a range long enough to pump up her special.
Marbles is up
If she
now.
can do that and survive, then
He's gonna try the same
half
strat.
the battle's over.
And Henriette does kind
Reloading
of
with
counter the rest of the
Bernadetta.
team, assuming they can't one
I
round
just
her,
really
which
want to see if
highly
Elder
doubt
V
it.
has any counterplay
Right.
to what he.
So
to
I
what he
think
came, to what he came up with. by
MarbelSoda's
himself.
plan is to
The
take out the
distant
Ash
defense
or
wall.
the Henriette as soon as possible.
The Pala
Yep.
though.
Now we're saying we're being real technical as if MarbelSoda hasn't already won.
A little bit.
But
Now there's a small chance for Elder V, but it's looking bleak already.
They will submit.
Yeah, Thor's great, but she's not doing anything about it.
Seek a foe.
Ash is insane.
Positioning Thor. Or
Interesting.
Micaiah
Now
with
Micaiah
Thor.
will just straight up die.
they're just checking each other out right now.
Right now, it's looking like MarbelSodas will also take the capture point,
Let's
which
see
would suck.
how this goes.
For,
Repositioning. They're getting in each other's ranges here.
Yeah.
And they can guarantee the capture
Now,
point
interestingly,
too.
Henriette does have a
Yep.
lot of advantages over this team that that Marbles brought along. 3 green mages versus 1 Henriette. The question is though, is how is that Pala going to be taken down?
You don't.
Yeah, not really.
That is the problem.
What now?
Honestly, what now?
Now, the only hope that Marbles kind of has, or rather Elderby, is that Maribel coming in with that
What a turn of events, facing
odd
another
recovery is going to
Pala.
be dealing a,
Yeah.
a automatic heal
Let's
to
see.
advantage needing Pala, but all I guess Pala needs to do is just stay away from that range and he won't be healed again.
Alright, so what could possibly take place here is that Ash
Let's
will
see.
activate her special
Micaiah is getting
as a
bodied by the
result of
Pala.
her leadership
No
skill.
chance.
And if
And
she can
Thor
survive...
existing.
Yeah, and Thor exists. Well, yeah, that's true.
We're gonna have to see here. If it's just stalemates here, I think
what skill
might have to
is
get into a game.
she running?
Game 3. But we'll see.
I
The
forget
game
what
is
it's
still-
called, but it's the
day
one
is still
that
young.
reduces
Well, I mean, the
cooldown
day's
on
pretty old. I've been-
specials as long
I've
as
been
your
streaming for
captain's in
about 8
range of the
hours.
square,
But
Mm.
the match is only on turn
which
1.
she is right now. So she's going to get her bonfire charged up. That means that if she can attack into Pala and potentially survive the 2 hits, she will kill Pala, and
Oh, if
then
you bring her
they just stand there
close,
with Henriette, and that's it.
That's turn 2.
Also, I think Dimitri might be a counter for
Elderby's
Pala.
move.
He
now
might
that I'm
be.
thinking about
With
it.
his,
So that's good
because
for
he'll
me.
get 40% damage reduction, so...
Let's
Cause,
see.
And
cause
he's blue.
he,
Right away.
yeah, he has
That's
built-in
gonna
wind
be a
sweep.
KO.
Oh, true. Yeah, he would be a counter.
Adding the pressure.
So that's good for me, I guess, for the
Yeah.
Pala future meta. I don't know if we'll see necessarily Pala, but we should see some crazy Vantage strats with Bernadette in the future.
Mhm.
That's my
Let's see what
prediction.
yeah,
Elderby
there.
wants to do.
There are a lot of units that set this up in a pretty similar way.
But I guess, yeah, Dimitri would still be a counter then, because
Truly?
wind sweep.
Yeah, sweep, yep.
Dimitri would be such an insane unit
What
if he
should
always had the
Micaiah do
3
right now?
move.
If you can't break through that
I think Micaiah backs up.
Pala, I mean, what
Mhm.
can you really do? She's dealing a lot of damage to everybody here.
Assuming that Ash can survive, because if
Yeah.
not, then you've already lost.
Yep, Ash has to make it one more turn, get that special, and then also has to get in range of Pala, who currently has all the move in the world with a dancer behind her and everything.
30 seconds to go. Let's see what Elderby wants to do.
Unless-
And repositional calves.
Yes.
Yep.
Can just-
Opts to just wait.
Henriette staying still. I think I probably would have
Palace
backed
here
her
has
up.
that triangle.
I am,
Yeah.
kept her as safe as
Wizziness.
possible.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Maribel with the punishment staff. Funnily enough,
Only
punishment
the
staff
only thing I could
is
possibly
good
see
for
going here
Elderby.
to push the advantage is if somehow that
If
odd
it
recovery
attacks.
next turn accidentally
Ooh.
heals Pala to full HP.
That would
and then
suck.
maybe
Not even full, as long as it gets her out of vantage range. Even one heal will get out of vantage range. At which point...
What unit is doing that? Is that someone on Elderby's team?
Yeah, that's Maribel. She has odd recovery, and at the start of odd numbered turns, she heals, I think,
Let's see
20
what
HP
it's
to
gonna
the
go on here.
lowest
Just deciding.
HP ally.
Why would
I
you
think it's
run
just
that
gonna
on
come
the
down to
Pala
what that
team?
Maribel does. How that
It might have
Maribel
been
interacts
a
with the
hard
rest of the team.
misplay.
I mean, you could
Because
still
Maribel waits
set
and then
up
dances her.
reciprocal
Yeah,
aid
it's-
next
yeah.
turn, but you have to
Forgets
make sure
dance,
you go
rather.
first.
As long as
Right.
Maribel
So-
doesn't stay too far away.
Yeah, leave Micaiah there, I guess, for now.
Right. Honestly, it might be the play for Elderby to just
is
end turn,
in
guarantee that they get the
Marvel's
first move.
favor, the dominant,
I'm
unstoppable
not
course.
sure,
force that
because
just
you
All
could...
of those dancers, yeah.
I'm not sure if
Hello.
you end turn yet, because you're basically setting up your Micaiah to free die, but...
Yeah. Yeah, not right now, but if they can manage the first move, then they're good.
Yeah. He needs the Micaiah alive if for the Pala gets healed strat
A
too.
lot of movement to be
'Cause-
had
yeah.
here, but
Micaiah's the one who kills.
Thor opts to wait diagonally down there. We're back into Marble's
Interesting.
vision, and Marble's just kind of chilling,
Hmm.
waiting.
Marbles
know about that
currently
auto
has
recovery,
2
right?
dances too.
This isn't a
Elderby's move.
free win, I guess, for Marbles here
No.
because of the weird
see here.
Maribel.
This way?
Opts for the sing.
Dancing for
I guess you might as
Thor.
well just see what happens.
A
Probably
song
just to
of
waste the
blessing.
action.
Yeah, and you can See how much
Right.
damage you're doing to the Pala, I guess.
Let's see, creeping forward, still in that
Ooh.
odd recovery range.
Right.
As long as if Maribel moves, then that's good.
Yeah, moving Pala to there
Checking
also
his special
sets up
trigger, seeing what Thor does.
the duo skill dance,
I'll handle it.
I think, unless it's only one range.
Creeping closer in. Still being that big, huge threat that Pala is in this mode. Eldervy's ideas are already being adopted by others, even his own opponents.
Wait, what's Marbel's counter to Pala?
And that is another unfortunate
Pala
no
accidentally getting
chance
healed by their own unit. That's the counter.
type of
A little
situation
bit,
here.
yeah, pretty much.
How is
I
Eldervy
seek
gonna?
a foe.
How is Eldervy gonna take care of his own?
Ooh, that would be a
the own
great
monster
move.
he created?
That would be crazy.
He made it all the way to winners finals. And he's
To
in one
take
game
out
the
ahead of best of
dancer.
three.
But you might be
it's
suiciding your
just kinda
Ash.
Stuck. trying
Well,
to
that's
figure
the
out
thing.
how he
Even
can
if
take on this
they
Pala.
don't take out the
Marbles
dancer,
is up.
Ash is getting her special next turn, so that's
Pala has
two
moved.
setups for the
Ash
kill
is
on
right
Pala.
there. It could become a slugfest, maybe. And if that happens,
If Ash can't die, then
what's interesting
Ooh,
is Maribel
double
has
setup.
to move.
ooh hoo hoo.
this is interesting.
Yep.
Might have
Elderby knows
just
what's up.
forked the Pala.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
you're also guarding your. Okay, that was a great play. Also, because it guards Micaiah from being
we
killed by
do?
Pala in
Exactly.
the
Maribel's
in
out
the
of there
case
now.
that Maribel heals.
Out of the odd recovery.
Yep.
range.
And Marbles
But
has
it
to
could
waste a
become
turn
tr-
using
it could become
reciprocal
a thing of
aid.
just trading one
So
for one.
you basically just guaranteed somebody can use Ash's warp to take out the peony here.
Mm-hmm. And even if you don't kill her, you know, as long as you get Pala out of the way, there are two
Jeez.
options open. I think this is a
What
win
can
for
be done in
Elderby,
this situation here?
because Ash is getting her special. If she can survive, then that's
I've
it.
never realized
Ooh.
how bulky Ash was, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, we sound
Yeah,
like real
Ash-
There's a lot
commentators.
going on there.
Gas has been doing a great job this whole tournament.
Yeah.
Of course.
For like sitting here for like 6 hours by himself. No, more than that. It's been like
Yeah,
8
7 or 8.
hours.
Mhm.
Because it's almost 8 my time and he started 11 my time.
Sheesh.
It's not even to come to a dead stop. I mean, Henriette does have all that coverage going on.
If Maribel goes there, that at
And,
least
you know, Pal
blocks.
can only kill one person at a time.
No,
Running on
no, they
20
can still warp
seconds,
with Ash's ability to take out the
Marbles is gonna have
peony.
to make a choice soon.
Mm. Elderby is
This
got
could be
this.
crazy.
Do you keep? Yeah, it's probably safe.
Now
to
we're still
keep
assuming that Ash can
Maribel over
live,
there and away in that capture.
but Ash
area
is very
still.
tanky, so
Do you
could
just
see
go for
something
trade at
crazy.
this point?
And now the play is to end turn and
Maybe
move
it's gonna be a
first,
race.
because what are they going to do?
It's gonna be a
Oh,
race
That
yep.
also
of
works,
KOs
but
here.
Yes.
You can deal a shit
Oh.
ton of damage to everyone else. It's just that
I would hold on
Pala's
to
gonna
the
be
special
that
Now,
because-
we,
KO you all.
last match we were
You'll
saying,
have
what if
enough
you just
time
kill
to get
everyone
all
else
those
besides
kills
Pala?
before that-
This could be the situation where it could happen.
Before Pala
It is
can
doable.
deal the worst on
I
you, so like
think-
Pala's running Gale Force
Let's see
right away.
here.
So
You don't
I wonder,
guarantee
do you just
to
try
go
run and
first
gun
next
as
time.
much as you can and just trade over and over and over again until time
I
runs
forget how
out?
it works when you're even. It might be Eldervy's turn though, since they moved first last time.
It's
That's
not like it's
usually how it
completely
works, I
over.
think.
There's not a lot
So-
of protection that
You
the
can
other
tell
team
that
has.
based off of the
Ooh.
diamonds in the
Henriette's
top.
just kinda
Ooh,
chilling. He's gonna
interesting.
opt for
Going
KO.
fully offensive with Micaiah, taking out the gun thrower, who's the
Now,
next
what you
one to
don't wanna
move.
risk is losing your captain.
Honestly,
'cause a
understandable.
Captain KO is gonna cost. It's gonna be 3 points in favor of Marbles.
I don't know if that was a
Elderby's
throw or
move
not.
Now.
It's a little bit bad, especially because now Marbles gets to move
Oh,
first.
still Elderby's move.
Okay, Ash doesn't survive.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
Can just
Well, if you
get some KOs
move,
and
she
just
gets
try to escape.
transformed. And that's
Right.
huge.
You'd have to move back, and I don't think you can make it to Pala anymore.
What
I
do
think
you
that might have been a
want
hard
to do?
throw.
Lord Asker, guide us.
Hmm.
It's 2 for 2.
Yeah, Pala gets the
Marbles is
kill
moving
now.
First.
Yeah, either Pala gets the kill or Bernadetta kills Micaiah.
Marbles is actually down.
Maybe.
Marbles.
Ooh, nope.
Micaiah
I think
actually
Marbles kills
takes
the Ash here, and it's just
just a moment.
also
Yeah, once
Ash is
Ash
not
is-
getting the skill.
Yeah, okay, that's it then, I think.
Is Micaiah running Vantage?
It's already done.
Oh my, wait.
If you get the Ash kill,
Hey!
it's over.
Hey, quit barking.
No, Micaiah's not running Vantage.
Yep,
Yeah,
and that's game.
that's it. That's game. Yep. GG.
Oh, it is. She is running
Interesting.
Vantage.
And
Oh
Ash
my
didn't get her
goodness.
special either. I don't know.
Pala
Yeah.
takes down the Ash.
Where's he put bargain?
Moving
Elderby's
right on
move.
in there with Pala.
Yep, makes sense.
Yep.
Taking out Ash was huge too because now they can't,
Let's see.
use the warps.
What's to be done
Yeah.
here?
But
Honestly, that's-
I
Vantage range
don't
with Micaiah if
think-
you do hit there.
That's
Yeah,
probably the
Vantage
play, to be
CC
honest.
Vantage,
Might
it
as well
could just come
take the
down if-
kill.
I'd
If
say
Micaiah
there's like a
runs her own
95%
CC
chance that
versus
Marbles
Pala's
wins now,
Vantage.
but
Wake up
Mhm.
time.
This could be.
maybe you get enough
This could be
points here
interesting.
to
I have no choice.
try
Yeah,
and do
Micaiah.
something.
So maybe the answer wasn't
Micaiah
just
is
a Hardy
running
Baron
Vantage
tech.
too.
It was
But-
You still have a
just another
dancer.
Vantage with more with more color advantage.
True.
All right.
Yeah, what happens when the
Bernadetta can't
Vantage user
kill.
fights a Vantage
Henriette's
user?
right there.
It's based on the
Henriette's
phase, and
walling
it's only
out.
enemy phase. So if you attack an
And
unplayer
the-
phase, you get
Oh my
bodied.
goodness, what a turnaround.
Wow.
True.
Elderby knows the secrets to his own solutions here, his own
Fight
problems.
Vantage with Vantage.
He may have
Yeah,
created a
Elderby's
monster, but
crazy with the Vantage. Is
He's
that
also the scientist.
Yes.
does that
They're tied.
allow Marbles, or does that allow Elderby to win? Because
I think
what's
Elderby-
because
If I'm
because
begging on
Pala
Vantage,
still
Vantage,
is gets 3
showdown
per
right now.
kill, which is the
I'm
big
saying,
thing
hey,
here.
Micaiah
Because
has that
Micaiah
in the
isn't the
bag.
commander, so with it
Oh,
being
yeah.
even, I think Marbles
Let's see
still
if he
wins
can
this
capitalize on
because they get 3
the
per kill.
foresight he has.
Right. Who
He
is
really
the commander?
can't do anything about it.
It was Ash,
That
I'm pretty
Henriette-
sure.
What an
Maybe.
interesting the Henry. I mean, I think
And there
goes
Henry does use
Micaiah.
Henriette a lot for
That's
Aether
it.
raids, but imagine that. Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
No more Vantage. Maribel
Maribel
takes
with
out.
wind sweep of some kind.
That's from because you can't counter back from that. That is an unfortunate.
I still don't think it
counter.
mattered because
Oh my
Pala still
goodness.
gets 3 per kill
Runaway.
instead of 2.
Right.
Now this is going to be a big problem.
So I
And Micaiah can't attack into
You
Pala,
just-
so
even opting
it's
for
still
trades, you go for the
GG's.
shove.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
interesting.
Wait,
Yeah.
you
That's
go
a
for
good,
the shove.
good play.
Thor can still get KOs. Now they're just trying to run.
Yeah, Pala's just gonna kill Henriette.
That
That's
does
it.
give you a capture point though. I'm pretty sure
True.
you do actually get a capture point for this.
But
again,
Pala-
Pala's right there.
Pala
dealing
takes it away
monstrous
next turn.
Damage.
I,
You
Yeah.
go for the chase down.
It's
or
not
what?
completely over. Elderby's playing very smart.
Yeah.
Elderby's playing about as good as you can right now.
Going for the
interesting.
sing with Henriette.
I guess it's might as well
Yeah, because you can shove
shove.
Thor again and kill
She can
that.
attack Bernadetta.
And then you... I
Going for the
don't
next
think you get
shove.
the capture point, though.
Elderby's move continues.
Ooh,
What
Bernadetta's
the
gone.
double shove strats? Oh my goodness! Hold on a second.
I still think it's Marble's game, but man, Elderby's putting up a great fight
Here we
right
go.
I don't know. Elderby might have this
Thor
because
takes down the
you
Bernadetta.
either.
now. No,
maybe
because
not.
you don't
and
get the capture on
potentially
top of
wins
it.
out on. Oh my God, we're tied right now. Marbles' his move, but Marbles has the captain. That's the risk. Captain's getting 3
Yeah.
KOs, and that's
Yep.
6 extra points.
You
What
can
turn?
run away
It's
with
because
the
it's
Here's
Maribel.
the
if
thing,
it was
you
if it was
opt for a
turn
KO,
5
you
right
opt
now,
to lose
I think
Maribel.
Elderby has it. But since it's turn 4, you can just kill the
Raph,
yeah
he's
you
gonna
can
go
just
for
kill the
KO
dancer
on
here,
Pala.
and then yeah you can
The
just
double shove,
kill
is this it?
Honestly, the
It's
play
gonna
might be to
take
run
2
away with
turns.
Maribel. Because if you do, she's just safe. Just
yeah
hard run away.
run with
This is gonna
Maribel,
be
kill the dancer,
tricky.
and then
That's probably the safest
Kanto
bet
to
you
a spot
have,
where you're
is
just in
try to run away
between
from Thor.
Yeah, both.
Thor
It
and
Because
depends on what Pala's
Henriette.
gonna have to do here.
because now Pala can attack
I
Henriette and
still
Kanto
think the
closer
winner,
to Thor.
The win is going to go to Elder. Is
Great
going to go to
fight
Marbles. I
from
think
Elder
Elder
V here.
was going
This
to
is making it
expect
very
that Pala
interesting.
to happen, which is why he built that Vantage of Micaiah. But I mean, Marbles had that Maribel, which just trumped his own
Yes, of
Vantage
course.
strat. Was that just
So
a
I
weird
die.
coincidence, or was that like a like a
backup
like a
plan.
super whatever? I don't even
I don't
know.
know.
I seek a foe.
Thor is
Elderby's
just
team is
potentially gonna
very
need to chase this
interesting.
down. I wonder if Elderby can try
Yeah.
to opt for some turn-ending shenanigans because he does have the player advantage. But even then,
That is true.
is it even enough? You're tied for points right now. Your captain is
No,
gone.
Paolo
Paolo's
wins
gonna
this.
Stay winning with
Yeah.
at least 6 more points.
Yeah,
And
Paolo's getting 2
KOs,
kills
so I
guaranteed.
don't
And
know.
That's it.
Somebody in chat said just go for the capture area. It doesn't matter because Marbles can just get a kill and then they don't get any points for
You
capturing.
just try to get a capture.
Yeah,
point?
exactly.
You just try to
What
run
you
capture.
could do is you could move Thor
That's gonna
up
give you
and then end
An
turn and then
extra-
you get the
an extra
Maribel
point
kill.
here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Ooh,
game.
interesting. I was gonna say
You
the
are just-
4 bait.
I
mean, it
don't
doesn't
know. It's
matter,
still
that's it.
tied. You might, but Pala's gonna get 3 points while the capture's only gonna yield 2. And that's
Honestly,
still
I
gonna be
think
the
if
lead for-
Micaiah was
for
the
Marbles.
commander, we'd be having a much different game right now.
Yeah.
But Pala getting
Which-
the 3 per kill is just too much right now.
KO on Henriette. And it's
Yep.
gonna
Yep,
go
that'll
right
do it.
there.
Just end turn.
Elder
Thor
B
can't run far enough.
is down by
Nope. That's
yeah,
it.
11 to 8. I think it might be GG's for Elderby. Ops to end turn, maybe end turn.
Take my hand.
We have seen people throw in the last turn though, so who knows?
That's true. Never give
I
up.
feel like Elderby almost had that word, not for that Maribel. That I
It's
don't think
over
anyone
long
could've
as
predicted
Marbles
for,
doesn't choke. True.
which is just unfortunate.
Which means we
'cause
need to
you
go
know
into
it probably
game
would've just come
3.
down to just vantage over vantage.
Which I would love to see game 3 Elderby because he's playing so well right now.
A close
Yeah,
game.
and now neither player can use
Elderby
Palette and
displays
Bernadetta.
knows what that comeback could be. He opts for the end turn. Turn 5 right now. 4 marbles.
Yep.
But is there really anything going on right now?
No.
You could get another capture
Nope.
point. But
It's kind of
you can
game.
also just
Yep,
get
just
KO'd.
end turn.
And we see that coming in right now.
Rippy
GG's.
dippy.
We'll go no further.
This Pal is rocking Moonbow instead of Ruptured Sky, so this is a weakened
And that's
Palo too.
GG's.
Yep.
Yep.
Onward.
That's BM.
Going for the final heal, getting out of vantage
That's
range.
BM.
Funny enough,
This is
that
solid
is
heal.
the game. That is game
That's BM.
Wild.
2
Uh,
going to marbles.
for that being just like a Palo cleanup sweep, that was very interesting.
Not
Oh,
Kanto
okay.
going on right now.
Ooh.
The streams are synced. The music will start
All right.
They showed Regan to prove that it's not double Kanso. Okay.
with the third.
Yep.
You know what? Since there's so many, book 5.
There. Ooh, Elder V's team looks dangerous.
Right.
Let's see. how
6
this
ranged
match
Cav.
goes.
Let's go. This is so toxic.
Oh man.
We do have a Brave Ike, but I think it gets 8 by Regan.
Yeah, he'll get destroyed by any of these units, honestly, apart from Deserter.
We do have a. Is that a far save or near save, Hector? I assume
guess we'll-
near
Guess we'll
save.
see. I
We'll
hope
have to
it's near save or else it's useless. Well,
Literally.
as useless as Hector can be.
I mean, he's still gonna be an offensive god, but
Yeah, but with the speed
hold
not
on, is-
understandable.
What's
okay. Far save. I'm pretty sure.
Just want to see what Corrin's running. It's a Ninja
What
Katana
Corrin?
on Regan, so her sword isn't going. Ah, it's Wind
Wind
Sweep.
Sweep.
Okay, we're good.
Ooh, wind sweep.
Ooh,
Interesting. That's
that
pretty
is
big.
Regan has the Ninja
That
weapon,
is
so her
insane.
Kanto is not
that
Yeah,
could do some
she-
crazy
and Wind
shit.
Sweep is being run
She's a
on
brave
Ninja Corrin,
unit.
so her Kanto is
Brave
only,
attacks, that
there's
is.
only a brave
Elder
Erica
V
being
does
run
have
Kanto
a
here.
pretty good team comp.
All
right
right,
now.
so we're switching up
Yeah.
the tricks here.
And is that is Surtur an armored unit?
Yeah, he is. He's got attack
This is
res
turning out.
far save.
If he's
We're
near
alternating
save,
how units are
Ooh.
usually built. Is
then
Kanto
I think
needed or
Corrin
not?
is the big factor
in this
in this
third
match.
final battle in winner's final.
Yep,
Let's
there's the
see.
5 fucking range.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Wind Sweep Ninja Corrin and
Wow.
Ninja Katana
Sigurd.
Sigurd. Yep.
Regan.
Nah, he's not gonna do anything
In
to
this
Hector.
final
He's still set up.
showdown
No.
of winners finals.
Is that far save? I think that's far save.
We have a far save vector.
I think, yeah,
Far
it is
save.
far
Okay,
save. So
Slowly
it's
we
Ooh.
have
it's just Hector
Erica
existing.
with her
Still a
Mega
good
Kanto.
unit though.
Yeah, yeah, very very good.
Not
Hector
gonna
by
be
himself.
great against the Oder though.
Let's see.
No.
We have big
No, he'll
time
get
Surtur.
sharded. Everything else though is fine.
Let's see.
Check in damage.
The
Respect it.
vector is coming in.
Yep.
If that was near save Vector, this would be a very different game.
Oh yeah.
And we're running a Dwa Captain. An interesting first sight. I actually have to crop this out.
MarbelSoda is
I don't even know what...
not running.
Oh, he's running. Elderby is running.
Is not running Earth Rendering. Oh,
there we go. They're not.
Elder V has a
MarbelSoda's
huge advantage in this
versus.
game.
Yeah, this is big. Who's the captain for Marble?
Let's see.
It is Ike.
Waiting for the opponent.
But they're running the weird ability, the niche one that no.
Yeah,
wants to do to
it's
try
like
to
5
keep
extra
the
speed
winner
and no
streak
follow-up on your
alive.
captain. Depends on how fast Ike is, if he's running like Spurn or something. Because if he is, he could be soaking a ton of damage for free. He's already soaking a ton, but even more. None of these units, well, apart from Regan, are particularly fast anyway.
It's gonna be interesting how Marble uses that corn, because that corn is definitely gonna be very important. This is a map where Cavs aren't the greatest because they're sort of choked to go in the middle. Of course, when you have 5 move, it doesn't matter, but
Right.
for corn, it definitely does, because those trees get in the way. Because you're forced to go from 2 angles.
All right, still pondering.
So
what this
it's
gonna be. Hector's gonna
it's
creep
looking
over,
good for Marbles, I gotta say, because
creep slowly.
we've got Corin here, obviously quite good. We've also got
Need to make
Nils
a
running
choice.
even pulse tie or
Corin.
odd pulse tie, one or the other.
reposition
5
the
seconds for
Erica.
it.
No.
Not gonna get bitten by the auto double or the auto whatever.
Yeah, and
Here we
Erica's
go.
also a great choice. She's effective against stall, but not here.
Erica is really good.
I don't think she beats Oder, but she beats everybody else.
She might be Elder. If she has her special.
Maybe.
All right. Hector coming in with the.
I can do this.
We're gonna have Nils dance for
One
Erica
more
here.
time.
I'm excited to see how this throwdown is gonna go down. Here we go.
I am very happy that Pathfinder isn't inheritable. Because imagine that on
Yeah.
the Brave Hector. Yeah, this game was
Legendary Sigurd is a big
Let's see, and
problem.
this starting off with a point for Elderby,
But the
2
even
points.
pulse
I would
tie
love to
could
see
really screw with
Pathfinder
that.
in an actual Farmland game, but
Sigurd
Right.
can't put a dent
Yeah, like-
in Hector
Like
right
Stride or something.
yeah. Have it be like a Gambit thing. That'd be
now.
cool.
Elderby's move. 2 cavalry units.
Elder
infantry
V is
units.
definitely going to be in a huge
No,
advantage
3
after this
cavalry
turn.
units. Ooh, this is gonna
Marble
be
Units
Yeah.
is kind of just
There's
sitting
3
out of
cavalry
range,
units
but
with
the
Elder
range
V
is about to be
on
moved
the
closer
tricky
towards Elder
enclosed
V,
area.
so
Yeah, very true.
Elder V is going to start off the advantage with +2 from the capture. So, and I don't
Honestly.
see a way where Marbles can move up.
Yeah, Elderby kind of just gets to stand there for a while and have a great time with
I
it.
think Vector's just gonna. It looks like Vector's just gonna keep creeping. The thing though is
Oh,
that
I guess you
like,
could
the first save
repo.
Hector is not really gonna be super helpful against
Yeah,
the
you
other
can
team
repo.
because there's no melee.
Oh, wow,
there's no
no repo.
range units here.
Yeah, this is a rough one.
Yeah. Guess the no
Wait, did I
repo
get
makes
this
sense with
backwards?
Sigurd there.
I might have
Oh.
had this backwards the whole time.
Wait, what?
My bad.
Interesting.
I honestly
Okay.
could not tell.
So MarbelSoda is Sigurd?
Marbles is up good
All
then.
right.
My brain.
The
Yeah.
clever use of the weapon swaps. Let's see.
Pivot. Okay.
Elderby's
Good.
move.
Getting the
Now it
starter
makes
out of
more
there.
sense. I was a little
Still
confused for a
in the
bit.
capture range though.
Elderby's coming
Yep.
in.
Great pivot.
Honestly, I
Concertor's
don't
not
really,
really doing
Meta
anything
threats
for you
here.
right now.
Brave Hector.
I don't know what
without
Elder
the
can
far
do.
save help, it was clearly a gambit to run the far save, but strangely,
No trace on the corn also
but
makes him a
Hector can
lot
still
less
be
safe right now.
strong, even without far save
Yeah.
being there. I mean, you have Sigurd and Regan.
If
who
Corin could
Hector can
somehow
counter by
get
the
down
end
there
of
to
the way
kill
there.
Not, then
He does have Earth Rendering in his
She's
favor, though, so if he holds
not
out, then
safe,
he can
actually.
still get it. The range coverage is pretty solid with Pathfinder, but it's not like the
Marbles just
Holy
has
Knight
so
Aura
much
is really gonna
range
kick
right
off
now.
Super great when you're
Yeah.
facing against a
I
big
think
ol'
that's
Hector
Marbles.
like
I
that.
don't know. Whoever's team is Sigurd is has a lot of range right now.
yep.
Let's see what they want to do. Going for the repo.
Okay, that's It might be worth the trade, to be honest, because otherwise we're sitting here, and that's all you're doing.
Yeah, I think you'd have to take out the knot.
Quite a challenge.
Taking out
So that's
knot is
captain.
huge.
Can't
Kill
repo.
too.
True. Which
Sigurd
means you're winning.
at the
No,
moment.
you're still losing by 1 because
The
of the
old
capture.
Cavalier,
But
Right.
I think
bane
knot
of
should
this
back
map.
up here.
3 Cavaliers.
Well,
I
see,
wonder
the
if a
thing
similar strategy is going
is
to be
that
employed where
you'd
you-
have to
actually,
force
you
another
can do
unit
that.
to attack Corn,
You
and then
can
Erica
deploy
gets
that
the kill.
wall-out strategy because you don't.
guess
you aren't
unless
even in
Oder
the
survives.
capture area
But
right
Corn
now.
doesn't have trace, so they're
Elderby,
kind
if
of
he
just
wants to
standing.
survive
I
this
see
run
what
and
you
not get
mean.
into losers and just
Right.
have a
Well,
straight
actually, yeah,
ticket to
Oder
grands,
has
he has to get on the
Kanto, so-
initiative here.
Yeah.
And honestly, these teams seem kind of evenly matched, so I'm honestly not sure who's going to take the dub here.
It's leaning Marbles pretty heavy, I would say, because if Elder sacks the unit, that's a free kill for Marbles. Just gets right out of range. It is the captain kill, but it's also...
You don't even need a repo. You can
54
just back up
seconds.
knot 1 tile, and then you're still getting the earth rendering.
The
Also
tension
true.
is very
It's over for
high.
Yeah, keeping the knot safe might be the play here.
Lots at stake here
I won't lose.
Yeah,
because you know.
yeah, because Knot is your Erica counter, if nothing else.
Oh,
More
can't get the,
importantly, just keeping the earth rendering
Elderby's
moving
turn.
towards you.
Elderby has to
Yep.
ramp up the pressure. If Elderby's going to work with a speed check null follow-up Captain Ike,
What do you
then
Yeah,
he
I'm
has
not
to
sure
get in
about
there
the...
and start doing
the
damage
Ike
because he's not doing himself
commander
any
here.
favors. He just needs to be mindful
Yeah.
of that range. He has to get in there. He's already down
You
2
kind of have to
points.
get rid of Sigurd and Regan for it to work.
Leave it to me.
That could be the play.
What's it going to be?
It's risky, but...
To bait, you think?
So Ike has a lot of damage reduction on his hands.
Do you know
I
what
haven't
happened
seen
last
his
time on this map?
skills.
Both players were taking their time to think about what their next move was going to be, and there was multiple instances where the auto battle
the
was so
timer.
close, and it actually got one.
Yes.
But
Almost
depending on
wasn't
Ike's
GG's.
skills,
He's
like if
gonna
he has
offer the
Spurn or
repo
something,
Okay.
then he's
onto the
damage
forest.
reducing by a
Now the
lot.
initiative
This
is
is
every
interesting.
unit here.
You know
It's
that
interesting.
Elderby needs to get in
I
there
don't think Sigurd's
and start
killing.
taking offense here.
Regan might if she quads. Ooh,
Let's see.
running QR.
This isn't a normal
The
Sigurd
QR
build.
on Ike is interesting. Let's see.
True.
So...
Ooh. that
Big,
is the
meaty
power
damage
of Ike's
reduction.
defense.
Right.
The music is dying. The music is dying right now.
Wonder if that lets Marbles know what skill
But we're on loop,
Ike is
baby,
running.
so we're gonna keep going.
would a captain skill. Interested to see how much Regan does.
The wind sweep. Ooh, that's an interesting
Right.
choice with the attack speed push and the blade session as well. Might
Yeah, Blade Session in full.
I mean, with
full
the
order.
speed on this team, it's not even very high. So I don't even think you need to run.
Of course.
Well, I mean, the blade session is going to be great.
Yeah, Blade Session
Being able
gets you
to
through Regan.
being able to wind sweep with range is going to be interesting. But no one even here
I
has.
guess
this.
everything
I'm
does.
not sure what Surtur is running right now, but I guess the wind sweep could be very punishing on Knot.
That could be interesting, because then
Trying to
Surtur
creep
would
in.
absorb.
Opts for the hold, just holding
Yeah, it's
position
probably
here. 'cause
better.
Marbles knows he can keep
The
getting points.
trees are the biggest thing right now in this
The longer
game.
the captain is in there. Nils opts for the
I can
dance
keep going.
Dancing for
on Brave Ike with the Renault
Yeah, nothing
hat.
can kill Ike by
He's
himself.
conjuring the
By
power of
himself,
Renault
Yeah.
so
and the fellow Lagoos.
can kind of just send him
Well,
in
not
there.
fellow, but you know what I mean.
If you can get Ike
Sigurd
to
doing
clog that
attack
point
check,
between
Sigurd
the
can't take down the Ike, and
trees.
that's a risk
Ooh.
that I don't think he's gonna want to
You
take
could
here.
if you could
Where does
repo him
Oder
with Hector.
reach? Yeah, because Oder's range is really scary.
Trying
Yeah.
to see.
But I
If-
think Hector and Ike
'cause you
both
could
clog.
The interesting
Repo
thing
and
about
then
the
kill
no
the knot.
follow-up is that if Elderby can break through that Sigurd, the no follow-up on Oter is, or the weapon effect on Oter is going to be completely void if Oter ends up fighting Ike.
Yep.
It's a good thing that I'm just
Yep.
I don't know if Surtur has a near save or a far save or anything.
He has far save.
Just thinking about what he
If
wants to do, you know, Elderby's
if
really
Hector is in
really,
range
really
of Oder,
smart.
then he dies.
Yeah, which
But-
is why I don't know if the repo works. But
Just
if you
Like if you
There's a
repo
lot
with
of offense.
Hector
Once
and
the
have
thing
Ike
is
to the
that there's
left,
only
then
so
it's
many places
mostly
that
Doesn't Sigurd let you
Marbles
move
can
through
run
him for free
into.
though?
We're on turn
Or does
2
he
and
just
he
No.
give +1
has
move?
2 more spaces available.
He gives
before
+1 move if he lands
they
a
start creeping
special.
in. There's no dancer here.
Then it
I
works.
So-
wonder if even just approaching with Ike is just a safe enough bet, because
So
I mean,
Sigurd, yeah, Sigurd has to
Oh!
land a special. Ooh,
Elderby
that's
should
a
have an idea.
mega brain play.
Because he made the
Marbles
Sigurd
is-
stand still.
Sigurd can't actually
Yep.
beat him. Otherwise,
So
I'm
now
sure it
you
would have been
can
an opportunity
basically
taken.
kill whoever you want, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
Lot
you'll
of
kill
pressure being mounted
Surtur
here.
because Surtur's got far save, but that's a
Mhm.
start, I guess. And no Kanto on Korin because Erica was brought along.
Let's see what the play is going to be. Creeping closer, you know what's happening.
It's more of a
Korin
threat than
has
it is a
Windsweep, doesn't
promise.
have
The
Kanto.
question is, where do you attack from? You could also, if the Oder ends his turn, you could repo the bike here with Korin instead.
Also very true.
Are you going to try to opt to take out the Sigurd if you can?
Of course, if they end turn, they get to
You
move
can't really get out of that
first, and then
situation
Korin
as
simply
an
dies.
into Korin.
Not if you move the bike next to the knot. I don't think. You repo him.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's what they're gonna do, but
Oh, it seems that Pirate Surtur does have far save.
guess so,
Yeah, he
yeah, that
does.
would
Pirate Surtur
work.
with the far save.
Korin
be a
repos
big
Ike, he moves
problem.
down one space, and they just stand
but the
there.
wind
That would
sweep,
work.
interestingly enough, the wind sweep is gonna
Wind sweep
prevent Surtur
does
from actually
kill
countering. He has
Surtur.
to make a choice. He has 5
Imagine.
seconds.
Very well.
Oh boy, that was a
Alright.
close call.
Yep, just repo with Korin, and then
That's a plenty of
Put Ike
extra
to choke.
time.
That's a
Pirate,
dead
that's
Surtur.
the wind sweep effect right there.
I don't
Even
think it's
then,
worth
didn't
Korin
you could
do
for
also
too much.
There's
repo
no damage
Korin out of
for
there.
this, and
Very true.
they're gonna
Yep.
opt for that KO.
Oh,
All right, that's big.
And Korin deals the first blood against Surtur.
yeah. There's just a waiting game on Elder V's perspective until he could, repo the Korin out of there.
And the repo.
Wow.
Safe.
Oh, Marbles is in a corner
Very
now.
good.
What is Marbles gonna do to try
Now
to bounce
instead of
back from
having
this?
more range, Marbles is in the
No
corner.
way!
Ooh,
Ike is
wow.
too stocky. Sigurd's trying to assess what he could possibly do, but that null follow-up is also going to take
That's-
him out.
Wow.
You see there that he can't double him.
Wow, the
because
Ike.
null follow-up from Adwa
We were
Captain.
talking
Are you
stuff,
serious?
and here the
Look at
Ike
this
is going
The
crazy.
null follow-up from
Yeah,
Adwa.
what a guy.
A big genius play, knowing that Ike is fast, but otherwise incredibly bulky, and has the enemy
Yep.
phase to QR, even if null
Wow.
follow-up.
And Ike gets
At
to just
some
move
point
down
doesn't
there
even,
too.
Like, work.
Yeah, Ike gets
A really
to.
smart use
I don't know
of-
if you
of
attack with him.
Adwa.
Honestly,
No, you don't.
All
you could
these
just
debuffs
clog
stand
up
there.
that
Debuff
point,
doesn't
and
matter.
then your calves have to go all the way from the left
What a
side to do
wise
anything,
choice to go
and then you can
Adwa.
just
Yep.
keep attacking with for free
There's
with the
nothing
ninjutsu
really.
because you
Ike
can
is-
just wait
Ike is
turn
just
because you have
pretty
more
much
units
hard-checked this entire
and
team.
dancer.
What is one to do? You can't.
So you can just
can't beat him.
slowly-
You have 5,
you can
you
just
have 8
clog
seconds,
it
you gotta
up
Make a choice.
with bike. Okay,
Okay, that makes sense.
or just gonna
We're gonna
chip
be
because otherwise, yeah, you just free lose if you don't do
That is
anything to
big
Ike.
time damage.
Yeah,
But that
yep.
Aether's gonna be huge. Big damage, getting 18 HP back.
13.
And the
Yep.
debuffs.
So now Oder.
This is dangerous. He can
he
you
gets to
out. He has to
cancel.
make
Yeah.
a choice.
It makes sense though because
Elderby.
otherwise, the Ike just sits there and you just
The
slowly
momentum is
chip
in
away every
Elderby's favor.
turn with the
Secure
Korin.
spot in Grands as
Yeah.
long as he keeps going.
So it makes sense
The
to do
thing
that.
is though,
Yep.
Leave it to me.
who's gonna be the one to get the KO?
Shush! Quiet down.
Is it going to be Korn to take out? Korn even has that duo skill. There's a lot of momentum, a lot of pressure building right now.
The question
Yeah,
is
'cause-
if you even attack here yet,
You may not have to. You could dance Erica.
unless you think the Oder's gonna get repoed.
Oh, he could maybe. Yeah, if you
Let's
take an
see.
extra turn, Oder probably gets
That Ocher
repoed.
needs to go. But then again, that Sigurd is right behind.
But you don't
I'm
necessarily
not
have
sure
to
if
kill him
Sigurd
though.
has enough sauce to
You
actually
could.
take out the Ike there.
The Ike
He
could also
opts
get.
to just
I think our Ike can kill, so you could also get.
I think that's what Elderby is considering right now.
damage.
He takes out the Ocher, but there's
Or 3
Sigurd
points,
right
not
there.
3 damage.
Leave it to me.
Do you do that damage check or do you just
Yeah,
take the
if
sacrifice?
you-
Because even if Ike is gone,
If you can get
You still
Erica
have
around,
another
then she'll kill
broken
Oder. That'll
unit
be a
in
secondary
Brave
threat.
Erica.
Because if they have to waste a turn getting rid of Oder from that
Opt for it.
space, ooh,
Yeah, here goes Oder.
that's
Major
gonna
Korn
break
So-
down the
Ike
Ocher.
too.
That no
Now I
follow-up
imagine
proving
Regan goes in.
super
Oh no
clutch.
no no! Oder was the one
Marbles'
with Kanto,
turn.
so anybody that
Marbles
gets
is on the
attacked
ropes.
has
Down
to stay
4 to
there.
2.
You dance for the
Can
Korin.
take out the Ike with
Yep.
the Regan, but Brave Erica is right there. as
Does
this
can the
Regan
Hector
doesn't have
move 2
Kanto.
spaces though?
Oh
No, he
boy, oh
can't.
boy! Do you
So
just
I
make
think-
that
I
risk?
think,
Do you do that
um,
trade? Ike is the captain.
I think Corn
and
still
you will get an
dies.
extra point. And
Yeah.
that
But
will
you
give
have-
an advantage that will give you a single
No,
point,
Corn,
but you know
Corn
have
won't die
the-
because
exactly what the
whoever attacks
response is gonna
Ike,
be with that.
they're gonna kill him, and then
This is gonna
Erica
be
moves
tight.
in and
You
eats
take
them.
the
Yeah,
and then
trade
she's
true.
standing
straight
in front.
back.
True, after that,
Pressure is
she probably
mounting, just
dies
no
though.
follow-up
But
impossible.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I don't
then
even know
that's
what you
fine
do
because
against
Corn
this
kills
Ike.
both.
In Gen 3 prior, I'm telling you,
Erica or Corn wins this.
I swear, I don't really have a lot of
Combination
answers
of
to
both
that Ike.
is
And
what's
currently,
gonna bring the win.
neither does Marbles.
Maybe the play is honestly just to move up with Not and stand there because she's not dying to anything at least for one turn, and then you get.
The time's running out on you, Marbles. You gotta
I
make a
know
choice.
it's not gonna work.
No, you still
You gotta make that choice.
You gotta get
2,
something.
1.
1
Auto
second,
battle.
he opts for the quick pick.
Ooh,
Yep.
okay. That's gonna kill Regan.
Takes down the Ike. Can't canto
2
away.
score.
Gets a
I
kill.
don't think that
Elderby's
Erica's
move.
dying to Sigurd or Not, but both of them are dying to Corrin. I think this is it. Elderby's favor.
My
Yeah.
orders?
I think Elderby has this in the bag.
Lucky
Yeah, that's a
KO.
free kill for
Potential
Erica. Then
is
you
there.
dance for Corrin.
You
next
know that
turn.
Sigurd's right there in
And is
some
that
spot.
it? Is that it?
Yes.
You
should
kill,
be.
they have to
You
attack.
Canto out of there, and that's what he opts
Yep, because
for.
if you
Another
kill
trade, big time
if you kill their
Sigurd,
captain, then Corrin,
cavalry effectiveness, and just
oh,
a bunch
even
of stuff
Kanto.
going for Brave
You could
Erica.
honestly just go stand.
Can Kanto
Honestly,
out of
I
there,
would say just
and now you
sack the
gotta look.
Corrin maybe.
Does Sigurd trade with
If you
Corrin?
if you put Erica down there at the bottom, they can't get through. Then you just
Sigurd
dance
doesn't really
Corrin and
have
kill
any choice
Sigurd, and
to get
that's
out of
it.
there.
Mhm.
They're just going back and
Because otherwise,
Elderby's
Sigurd's gonna
take.
move.
Elderby has a lot
Tries
of
to
time
actually
here.
clog
No,
up.
that,
If he
Yeah,
clogs
no
the spot, then
rush.
Corrin's still alive and can be danced by Nils later. Even though Brave Hector is essentially not really doing anything, and
Yep,
this is
good
technically
play.
like a 4-on-5 basically.
wow.
Ooh,
Wow.
There's nothing.
That's
really
game, I
here for
think.
her.
I think so.
Repositioning, maybe. I mean, not both Not and Sigurd are.
Sigurd
just
and
in
Not
trouble
cannot
here.
kill. Sigurd is
That's a
stuck
GG,
down there by
mate. I don't know
himself.
what else you can do at this
I
point.
think
The cavalry is clogging
I think
up
you can
Corrin.
repo Sigurd
The
maybe
cavalry tree is not letting Sigurd
onto
get to
the
Corrin.
forest tile. Then
That
you
was
can
a
kill the.
great idea for a choke by Elderby, knowing
You could at
that
least kill the
Corrin
Corrin.
was at a big risk
It's
from
true.
that Sigurd, but now
I
Oh,
still
harsh
think it's
command,
absolutely
no
no
repo.
shot, and I'm
Lost,
pretty
though.
sure this is GG's, man.
Yeah, that's
Of
GG's.
course.
You could at least kill the Corrin here, but I think it's
Unfortunate.
game. The Erica just
And the
can't
music is
die.
dying down.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You can't kill the Corrin because Sigurd has harsh command, no repo.
This might be my favorite map.
This is a pretty good one.
What's the next tune gonna be? 5 seconds.
This makes
Or
Cavaliers fair.
we're looping.
Yep.
We're hitting.
We're gonna
20
try and
minutes into
kill
this
the
match,
Corrin at least.
and you know,
But if they get danced here, then lol, GG.
Yeah.
Duo
going for
skill.
the duo skill.
Okay, that's their Gale
Acting
Force.
again.
Yep.
Marbles is
I
turn.
forgot about that.
that means Corrin can get both kills if Corrin moves up to attack.
What's it gonna be? Just kind of dash dancing back and forth.
Dash dancing.
Not really sure what to
I
do
think
here.
that's it. There's
No,
no
that's
safe.
game.
Pacing, just does he just take the hit or what?
Take the L.
Of course.
Guess
He
so.
knows if he does that, he's gone, and then Corrin's gonna take out the knot anyway. Do you try to get to the other side? It's just I feel like it's just GG's for both. It's a total GG.
Yeah, no matter
Checkmate.
where
To
you go.
escape, Elderby has the advantage.
Free
It's just
knot
gonna
here.
Definitely.
Because you
Corrin
can
gets the
attack, even
kill.
if you don't
KO
kill, you
here.
can dance and kill.
Yep. You could honestly repo with Hector and then dance for
is-
Erica to kill Sigurd.
That's
True.
GG's. I mean, what else can you do?
Yep, that's it.
The pressure
Yeah,
is
this is
mounting. The
game.
no follow-up on
Brought the
Brave.
Cavs
Elder
to the
V
trade team.
going to
Insane
grand
move.
finals, I'd
The
imagine.
first time we've seen Adwa
Yep.
captain in this entire tournament, and it's done to clutch
Yeah, then you
out a
repo the
win for
nils and then
grand
you can
finals.
dance.
Yep.
And that's game.
I mean, honestly, either
You
Erica
don't even
or
need to. You can just kill
Yep.
with Corn, I
Dance.
guess.
you can stand there.
Fire Emblem tree houses is what you're trying to say. Yep,
No,
that's
Corn
that's
That
game.
is
That's it.
it.
Wow.
Nice.
And with that
Well
KO,
played.
Elder V
Elderby secures a spot
going
for
on to grand finals.
and a prize for $100 US.
That was a great game.
That was fantastic.
That
It
is
was looking
GG's.
bad for
Marbles
Elder
with a
V for a
crazy
while,
run.
but pulled it back.
Yeah, I really thought it was in MarbelSoda's hands there, but the Corn switched it all around.
All right, we're gonna
Yep,
update the
very
bracket
well
in a
done.
moment.
Great play.
exact same
Marbles
outfit.
in
But right now
losers
we're gonna prepare
finals.
for ZeShado and Phoenix Master 1.
We have
And whoever
ZeShado and
wins this match
PM1
is gonna
battling
face out in
to
the best
face
of
off
three
MarbelSoda.
against
We had
Marbles
definitely have a
once again.
stacked
We'll be back.
remaining 4 players left.
Most certainly. Yeah, imagine if MarbelSoda's they make it back into winners, or if they make it back into grand finals, I guess I should say.
And then we get the
They
Pala
have-
v Pala.
Right. They have the information to make it all work.
Yeah. Marbles
last
could have
match-
won just about any of those games.
Yep, all of them were close.
Except
It's a
for
matter
the
of
first
stage
one
choice.
where Elder V had the Pala.
Yep,
Ooh.
partially a matter of stage choice and who moves first. It could go either way for either of them.
Yeah, I don't know
course.
how that game goes on a different map. That final map match we just watched. I don't know how it goes on a different. Ooh.
Right. And Phoenix Master isn't down for the count yet either, so.
Marvel, with a little bit of salt, you can pathfinder through trenches, but not trees.
Understandable. To be fair, I guess
I
we
get
do
it.
have we do have a cab moving through a tree if that's the case.
All right,
We are entering this
here we go.
match.
Oh,
which is
PM1
just
does
ZeShado
have the Olm, so that works against
and
the Pala
It's
team.
very true.
Phoenix Master 1.
Maybe ZeShado has
18
a
seconds to go. I'm just
Olm
gonna
team
deal
as
with that
well.
massive tablet that way. And we are going to start the match.
It'll be interesting to see how PM1 plays against this Yuri. The Blazing Wind Yuri has been very interesting this entire tournament, so
Yeah,
Maybe-
no doubt
You know
about
what track we
his
have left.
abilities.
there is the Ash. The Ash can play around. Maybe you try and take out the Yuri, but the far save Arden.
What can I
Oh,
do?
no, it's near
Alright.
save. Never mind. So maybe you do something with the gun threat. Try and take out that Yuri.
Did we listen to Champion yet?
Like that.
Goodness.
Yeah, maybe. Gun throw with the heavy
we
debuffs
did.
on the opposite team, pretty strong.
Yes.
Oh yeah, here we
Looks
go.
like they're mostly targeting Yuri. I think it's an HP. No, it's a
Repulling-
lowest
You
stat
know what? We're
check.
gonna bring this one back.
Repulling the Ash makes sense.
All right.
So you have the warps in there.
PM1 is back. And
Very
ZeShado's
big.
here, making the biggest losers run. Let's see what it's gonna be.
Okay, there's really nothing stopping ZeShado's Arden. I don't think there's a single unit that's getting through him.
Let's see how it's gonna go. ZeShado
It would
versus
have to be on with
PM1.
his special, and even then, I don't know. Arden's kind of popping.
Oh, getting the lethality Volk in the middle of things.
Let's check out PM1.
Take-
Both these
and
players have
take
been
out
grinding
Alm,
it out
it's
for the
worth-
past
Near save is
9.5
protecting
hours.
the Volk
We've
here,
been
so
shooting
it's
for
not just
almost
like
10
Regan
hours, guys.
being
Can
able
we
to
please
kill
get a
for
big
free.
shout out to the contestants here who are muscling through this huge bracket that took way longer than I possibly could have anticipated
Oh,
here.
Arden dies.
Reagan
If that
actually
works,
bodies the
it's
Arden.
worth.
Oh, that's
my
That is
gosh.
huge.
He
Yeah, you
goes
do
for
that
it.
right
Worth-
away.
oh,
Screw
You
it.
do that
man.
right
I'm
away.
taking out your defense, bud.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, ZeShado can't win
Regan
by
with the
camping by any
colossal-
means
and
now.
with the Kento.
Has to go
No.
offensive,
I don't
but
think
that's
ZeShado was
ZeShado's
expecting
bread and
'cause he was
butter.
depending
So
on that. That's gonna
We'll
be
see.
danger. And then already
Yeah,
a
that's
quick
huge.
advantage is gone. And
Take out
Volk
the
can try to
Ash
get
for
the
free.
Ash. Maybe they can go for a trade, and that's
Yeah,
a trade that
okay,
he wants to
that's-
go for.
Volk will survive, but
no, Volk
Just
definitely
barely.
dies to something after this. I'd
does he die to
imagine.
Sigurd? I don't know. I think he might survive Sigurd.
Volk
Sigurd
with
could
If he
dance
does-
for
It's
Olm though.
PM1's turn.
Oh
Oh,
no.
that's true.
Let us dance.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Ooh,
can.
Sigurd is
he can
just short
dance
from
Olm.
getting that
you
KO.
dance for the Olm
That's
and then you
risky.
kill.
What are
Olm
you gonna do
guarantees.
here?
Ooh, actually, does he
You're
guarantee?
on
He doesn't
turn
double.
one.
Hmm.
What are you gonna do?
Let's
Just
see, with
short
his
of getting that
attack
kill.
power.
But he is in a very tough
no.
situation.
Could
He
just
can't
end
really
turn,
be saved here.
maybe.
The cow is destroyed. A trade for a trade.
I think if you end turn though, then
PM1
foul
though
play gets.
took out Captain Arden.
Volk
That's
out of
gonna
there
be
for
kind
free.
of a dagger.
Yeah, it does.
ZeShado doesn't
Guaranteed.
seem very. I don't know. I think this is still ZeShado's game.
Let's see what he wants to
The
do.
Arden
Oh, never
getting
mind.
out
Both
of there is
captains are
huge
still alive.
though. But as long as the Yuri's still
That
alive,
KO. Regan with the
It's hard
KO,
to say.
the Captain KO got an extra point. That was a
Captain
very
KO
early.
too,
Now
that's
the
true.
thing is that they're both at 4 and 4, but the big defense that ZeShado has been relying on.
true.
Has just
ZeShado's
been
down by
checked.
1 point.
Let's see what he wants to do. Does he want to go for the dance? There's no
I would at least
real
dance
shot
Olm and
that
get the damage.
his
Yeah,
team
Yuri
has,
definitely gets danced here.
that ZeShado's team has to get back. The only thing I think is that if that Volt can die before a foul play shenanigan can happen, he's gonna go for it. You know that's what Phoenix Master 1 wants to do.
Makes
he's gonna
sense.
dance for Alm, and there's nothing really that is
Yeah,
gonna
that's the
stop
best
the
because
Shadow
there's no
to
dancing
stop
Yuri,
him
not for.
from
Okay, no,
allowing
I
that
was
to
completely
happen.
wrong.
He's gonna go for the sing.
No.
You know that,
But either
you
way,
know that what they're
there's
doing
no getting
is-
him.
That's why if
he
you
knows
end
just in
turn,
case
then
for some
Yuri
reason
just
that
foul
that
plays,
actually does not get the KO. But let's
gets
see
Volk
if
out
it
of there for
does.
free. Now let's see how
Alm
much
with the
Alm
body
Okay, there
kills.
it is.
on
Alm
Volk.
That's
kills.
huge.
And that's the surprisingly. I don't know if that's what ZeShado was anticipating because he was just running and gunning, hoping that
Yeah,
Regan
I
could
don't
not
think so.
fall.
I don't think
You
he was
could
expecting
foul play the
Regan to.
Katria, get her in there, but I don't think
You're
she
down
kills.
4, he goes for the shove.
No.
Ooh,
PM1's move
shoving.
right now, the advantage
Okay,
is
this
pressing.
sets up the triangle attack.
A lot of the
Yuri can still
firepower
do some
that
stuff with that.
he tries to run with is
Yuri
just
can
gone.
also-
And now you
Can't
have
tell,
two
but
big
I'm not
threats
sh-
that were the core part of his
PM1
team
will
is
go
gone.
first
Now you
if
just have,
Yuri attacks here, so
you just have
this
the
might
Yuri going
this
in
is
there.
definitely
we
in
know the pressure
PM1's
is going
favor.
to
He
get
does have the earth rendering
built
too.
for Yuri.
Right. Yeah, if the end turns, he goes
ZeShado,
first, but if
he's
Yuri
up.
can kill Alm, he can't
What's
go
the play
safely
gonna
out of
be here?
range. That's
Earth
it.
rendering is right there, and that's going to give
Yuri can
more,
kill Alm, but Yuri
more
surely
ability.
dies. No
He's
blazing
gonna
wind
opt to end
yet.
turn, does not get. He
Does
get
Yuri
the
not
captain,
Kanto
He
back?
does get the skill to activate because Regan is still alive and
Regan
kicking.
Or is
could
it only
kill
with
though.
foul
More
play?
pressure.
Regan
Would
could
he?
kill
Would
though.
she?
Yeah,
I think
because you'd only
Isn't
get
it
two moves.
Two spaces?
That's
I don't
even
know. I
More
think
pressure
it's-
here.
Maybe it's the foul play that gives the Kanto. I can't
PM1
remember.
trying to make the
No, he
craziest
has Kanto
moves
at all
run.
times.
There's ZeShado doing the same
Well,
thing.
then, wasn't that just a free kill?
Maybe. You could repo. Ooh, maybe it would have.
Let's see.
Because it would have been a kill, then you run back, and then you're safe because they can't approach you.
The Shadow's
Here we
going
go.
to his favorite little
ZeShado
corner.
is gonna try to
Oh, yeah.
prop up his usual go-to, but he's gonna go for the swap. PM1 is here.
Interesting.
PM1 has the momentum all in his favor, has the capture points, has the captain
If
ready.
you could repo
Secret
Regan and get
maneuver
in
is
there
activated, and
right
you
now.
know exactly
Because
true.
Yuri has
what-
to get danced for first.
what
Yep.
what ZeShado is trying to opt for right now. PM1 is.
Do you have repo? Yeah,
I
you
don't
do
even
on,
know if
on
Arden
gun
was.
throw.
I don't think ZeShado was expecting Arden. Otherwise, he wouldn't go for that. But Regan just totally bodied. I haven't even expect that. The thing is, though,
Regan is
you gotta
crazy.
know that PM1 also uses
She
a
pops
near
your
save
defenses
Arden
like it's
a lot.
nothing.
So he was probably very familiar
Yeah, you.
with that big
Ooh,
interaction. He
yep.
probably had the
You
idea
fork.
exactly what.
Now, does Raphael only has 35 attack? Nope, not a
exactly
chance.
What he wanted to do.
Yep. The Yuri's
Now, the
forked
pressure's
here.
gonna be on
Ooh,
ZeShado.
if you
Does ZeShado wanna dance
okay, so
right-
if you
right on
dance from
top?
above,
Yes.
yep,
Yep,
that's the
Right
there
play.
you
now,
go.
the trench is going to prevent Regan from getting
That
the KO
sacrifices
on
you,
Yuri.
Raphael, but at least
And now
Yuri's
you
still
look,
alive. Yuri
does Regan
has the
wanna get
blazing
that
wind,
KO
so
on
maybe you can do
the
something here.
dancer and risk it for the
Yep.
biscuit. I mean, he does have the
Okay, so that kills
Kanto
Raphael, but
advantage.
then
But
the
that's a big
Kanto.
risk. He's assessing that range, and he knows there's
You
no
have the
way he
lead.
can
I wonder if
escape,
you
and
just
knows
dance for
exactly
gun
what's gonna
three
happen
here.
there. That was a
Or if
smart
you
use
kill,
of dance
you do
from
get
ZeShado, knowing that
the
trench
commander
impact,
kill here
and
for 3
PM1
more.
all too familiar with
That's true.
cavalry blocking or impeding terrain.
Oh,
we
and
have to
Yuri
see
has
here,
nothing
does-
for defense. Whoever
Does
Sager
does
dances for kills
the
Yuri
reposition
anyway.
Go? Oh, he's gonna opt for it.
Yeah,
He's
Regan
gonna opt for that
Cantos.
trade, because you know what's coming next.
Puts Yuri in a tough situation here. Great
put
fork
Regan-
there from PM1
He's opting for that trade.
Really, really strong.
with the
Tries to
reposition.
get out.
I mean,
He
even I
knows.
saw that, but so
Right.
of course
What's his
PM1
Kanto
saw
move
it.
gonna be? A dominant.
Yeah, there's no safe spot. Yuri
Panic smoke
attacks and gets out
activation,
regardless.
That's gonna be rough.
Is Regan special
PM1.
adaptive
ZeShado,
damage? Because
like-
no wonder Arden just got
Um,
Like, you
murdered.
wouldn't believe.
No, it deletes your defense
Now,
by
Yuri can't go for
30%.
that.
And then she's also
But
just
you know
really
what's coming
strong.
up next.
Yep,
You
Regan
know it's that
kills,
dance
cancel
coming.
out of
That
there.
dance was saved. You go
Yep.
for that trade. You're okay with that because you know what's
Oh.
next.
Ooh, no Kanto. Okay,
But
so I
you
guess it is
can
based on foul play.
you can shove
Let us dance.
with Katria.
Going for the dance
You
for
think-
Gunthra.
Gunther kills.
No, I think she'll kill guaranteed. He's only got like, no, yeah, she kills
ZeShado?
with that double
Yeah.
death blow. Yep. that's
If
a
it was
kill.
repositioned and not shoved,
The
then
shove?
maybe ZeShado wins
This is
this.
danger. This
That's
is
it.
dangerous.
That's
and
death.
Yuri
Yep.
is bodied, getting completely wrecked by the Gunthra. PM1 with a dominating performance. ZeShado has
Yeah,
no moves
there's
really
nothing
left
I
to go. You can't
think
really
that
use
Katria
duo.
can do
It's
against
PM1's phase. He's gonna
Katria.
opt to end,
No.
and he's gonna get
Shadow gets the
Man,
kill
ZeShado's
here,
on ice
but what
right
are you
now.
doing
Has
against?
the weapon triangle disadvantage. ZeShado cannot
Pala
The
does
score is
have
way too
a
high.
gap, yeah.
For it.
Yep,
You
that's
have
it.
to- you have to be able to
PM1
kill
had this in the bag,
everything.
Just putting all the pressure.
There's no
knowing
way you're
exactly
killing
how the
all the
interaction
Katria.
with
Exactly.
Arden is gonna go. All too familiar
She
with
will
that dare
double, but
save
she's not
Arden
surviving one
shenanigans.
hit. She's
And
already
now
weakened.
the pressure is
Yeah,
mounting.
then you
The
dance,
dance
it's
is going,
free.
it's
Yep,
inevitable.
easy.
You know that dance is coming. And we're
That
gonna
was a
see
very,
PM1
very fast match
in the
here.
losers finals
Very
against
quick,
Marbles.
but PM1 takes it.
PM1's run is not done.
Be funny. You
Bars.
could honestly just dance and call it, but he's taking his sweet time with it, I guess.
I think he's damage calcing. Oh, he
It's
ends
GG's.
turn.
The dance.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah,
Shadow
that was,
ends turn.
yeah, because he still had duo
And the
skill
final
left. That makes
KO.
sense.
The Shadow could have
ZeShado's
salty
crazy run
stalled
with
if he
Fury
wanted to.
is gone.
Wow,
GG,
there it
the
goes.
big
Kills the
big
Wow.
Katria.
Strike, taking out Katria.
Well played.
And the win goes to PM1 in a dominant
Jeez.
performance, knowing exactly what to expect from
So, here's the thing
game
that's
plan
interesting. If
from
PM1
ZeShado.
goes to grand finals, he has his arm
Let's take a look at our
versus
updated
the Pala
bracket.
team, because Pala has to go in the first round versus
Yep.
that arm.
God, isn't that
So
some
if
crazy
PM1 can
music
win
though?
this best of
Lord.
3 against MarbelSodas, he
Let's update
has
this bracket right quick.
the only thing that could kill the Pala.
You're lining up for a good fight. Oh, it's getting hype.
Honestly, I'm just excited to see PM1's other teams, if
I
anything.
am too.
Here
Running on
we
this free-to-play
go.
account.
As you can see, the bracket is slowly closing. There are
PM1
six
making an
potential more matches
impressive
to go.
losers bracket
Right now,
run.
we're gonna get
ZeShado is
Crazy.
also
Take a
making a
quick break.
crazy run,
Let,
going all the way from the
PM1
first
settle
round
down
of
for a bit.
losers
I have
all
to
the way
actually
to
have a
losers
snack.
semis.
I'm starving
Big
right
claps
now.
for ZeShado.
We've been streaming for 9.5
Absolutely. All three of our
hours,
players
everyone.
here have
Thank you all
most
so
certainly
much for
earned their
being
spots, and I look
huge.
forward to seeing how it
Shoutouts to ZeShado
continues.
for a crazy run. For a
Wow.
crazy losers
GG's,
run,
I'm gonna
making it
message
from
ZeShado.
round 1 losers all
GG's.
the way to losers
GG's.
semis, but
Great
could
run.
not beat Phoenix Master.
I'm gonna
So
tell
big
him
shoutouts to
you've
ZeShado,
made
big shoutouts to
chat
all the
wants to
rest of our
ban your
contestants
character.
still
You
kicking it
won.
right now. We are going to take a quick
That's
break
true.
before I come back with a little bit of a fuller stomach. So we'll be right back, everyone.
I said you've made chat want to ban our unit. You won in some regard.
All right,
Here we
everyone,
go.
We are doing our
Time.
losers finals match.
Well, these teams look different. Are they?
Mm.
No, no, no.
I know, it's the same. Looks different because there's no Pala for once.
And we are getting started.
Yeah, it's fucking Veld,
Question is, what
Yuri
tune are we gonna be
Gaming
using here?
versus PM1.
Yep.
Ooh, the Veld is gonna be very interesting in this match. With
Yeah,
gravity.
so...
The
Oh, he's going to
losers'
target
final
both
duel.
Sigurd and Gunther on turn 1.
Ooh,
That's
that's
big.
actually, yeah, that's huge.
Here goes. PM1's moving first.
That's very bad.
Both of these players have soldiered on for all day
That's
today.
pretty crazy. I mean,
Huge shout
let's
outs to
see,
both
who
of
else
them.
is he targeting?
As you command.
Oh yeah, there's... That overlap is going to be pretty big for the first turn since Sigurd's your dancer and everything.
Let's see what the first move is going to be for these two.
Yeah, there goes PM1's usual repo strats. Turn 1.
Yeah,
That really throws
that
them off.
certainly cuts it pretty heavy.
Whereas
Marbles might
Yuri
have
can
this.
still just have fun over there on the right side doing whatever setup he
They
wants.
go for the repo. You
Right.
know what's happening. PM1 is all too familiar with these repositional strats. We gotta keep in mind
Let's see.
that
God, Yuri's so impressive.
Yuri runs
Yeah,
lethality
really.
instead of blazing wind. The blazing wind meta is now done for the night at the very least.
Yep,
We're gonna
lethality
see
Yuri.
not potentially get into some Pathfinder shenanigans here. Ocher with the repo.
Yeah, the repo would be nice.
Wait, Oter's on this team instead of Ash. This is a different. Yeah, no, I was like, PM1's team looks different.
Oh, true. Huh.
Is
That is
that Gunther
interesting.
on the horse?
Wait, hold on a second.
Wait, what is Oter doing?
Why is that allowed?
I don't believe so.
One moment, please.
Well,
Yeah, you're not allowed to change your team. The teams are locked at the very start of the tournament.
that's pretty funny. Maybe he's purposely trying to throw so he can get some sleep.
They would have to reset.
Yeah. Chat says it's Acarus with a steel chair. Be funny to see Acarus in this. I don't know if he likes this mode or anything. He's essentially like he calls himself the best free-to-play player.
Interesting maneuver here. We're back?
There's a
Are they actually?
miscommunication about the teams. That's my fault. I had to
Oh.
get them to restart. That's my bad.
Yeah, maybe PM1 thought he could change up his teams. Because it's 15 unique units,
And
so
we
you
are gonna
can
get started
mess with
once
his
again.
team a little bit. I don't know.
I
But
see.
the teams are back. We got the Alm back. Got the
Yeah.
Ash back. Gunther's here. Regan's here. Everything is normal.
Everything is normal.
Yeah, that was a completely different
Don't
team,
mind me
actually.
just switching this around.
Yeah, it was. It
If you say so.
Nothing was the same. Yo, PM1 screen, come back. There we go.
All right, now we're back. We're ready for action. Marbles' turn.
Interesting.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
See,
that,
I think PM1 just whipped out his backup
PM1's on
team.
the opposing side.
maybe he was just trolling a little bit because it was like the double double Kanto user, and they call him Odormaster 1, so I can see him trolling for.
He
for
might
one.
have took
Alright, so
Trace
lethality
off of his
strat is still
Sigurd
gonna
though,
be
so.
there.
Right, but Regan has it too.
Oh.
What can I do?
Big
I don't know.
movements.
Either way.
I don't even remember if Regan was there
Enter
last time.
ops.
Like, the team was completely different.
about the
There
next
was none of
move?
the same units, I don't think. It looks
Maybe
like
not.
it was the
Marbles?
different, it was the legendary Sigurd, not Dancer Sigurd. I don't know. I'll have to check the
Something like
VOD.
that.
Move again.
I'm pretty sure it was an entirely different team.
Over here?
Either way, that was really funny.
Yeah. Cause what there? Yeah, there was a not there too or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, the Veld Gaming is still hitting both Gunther and Sigurd, so
Yep.
Veld Gaming certainly is a strat. Very strong
It
one.
might be better for PM1 that he got switched back to this team. I don't know.
All right, let's see.
Maybe.
Veld's a problem.
Veld is a problem. See, like we were talking
PM1
about, it'd be
still
pretty interesting
pondering
if we
what he
did,
wants to do here.
like
Knows
as a
the
community
lethality
for
is
these
coming,
tournaments,
it's already
introduce
proc, ready to go.
character bans.
Yeah,
'Cause,
people want Yuri banned. No, don't do it. He's my main.
You could do like individual character bans. I mean, to say like, if you
30
know that your
seconds left.
opponent has X problem character, you could be like, all right, banned.
No, I don't think that works for Faye. It works for
Probably
other
not, but
fighting games, but I don't know if it works for Faye.
I think it'd be interesting to give it a shot at least, because between
15.
between Yuri and Veld,
One needs to think.
maybe a little bit of
Gotta make
Regan,
the choice.
definitely Pala.
Ops to stay.
Not that they're broken or anything. I think there's pretty heavy counterplay. I think everything in the game has counterplay,
Alright,
but
Marbles, come over here. Just
I think it'd be interesting to
very
try out the
slowly, we're
concept.
just- they're feeling each other out. See what their first opening moves are gonna be.
I stand ready.
One thing I would like to see though, for real, is
Let's see.
maybe instead of limiting, or instead of removing the 0 merge thing, put it up to 1 merge so that you still lose your negative IV.
Yeah, I mean, how, like, it's, like, if you have a +10 unit, you don't have to build an entirely new unit. It just sets everybody to 0, which is the thought process behind it. Because it would suck if you had, like, a +10, I don't know, knot, and you couldn't use them until you,
This is to tense
summoned
just
another
trying to
knot.
think. We know what happened last time when the
Right.
movement, when the
Well, I
when the
mean,
timer
like,
was running out, things got really intense really fast.
I think if you high merge a unit, it's
go
more than
PM1.
fine, really. But I guess what I mean to say there
PM1
is,
opts to wait.
so when
knowing
you do
that
that, it brings back your negative
lot of
IV,
range
and
that
some
we had
people,
with
such
Yuri.
as myself, happen to merge into a good plus IV, but a really bad negative IV.
yep.
Example being, Spring
Alright,
Marissa
cruise
is
forward.
plus attack minus speed by default, so
Honest,
that means I get to pull back that minus speed.
I think the fix is just have Faye let us change what our minus nature is. Because when you merge, it gets rid of it anyways. There's no reason we shouldn't be allowed to change it. We
Right.
can change our bonus. Why can't we change our negative? So I think Faye just needs to fucking get with the times.
Up, down.
Well, true, but I mean, you can swap your negative. It just costs 100 fruits, so it's
Yeah.
like, are you really gonna do that for this mode?
Yeah.
Goes for the repo.
For a tournament, you might.
Or
I mean,
move or
maybe
something.
like if it's a big enough cash money goal or whatever.
PM1, balls in his court. No score on this first match of the best of 3.
Yeah, we're just kind of standstill right now. Yuri back in his
Looking
favorite
for-
little hidey corner.
A potential
Right.
dance. Gonna dance for Alm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Next turn, who is it going to target? It will target Sigurd with the low, or
That's
with
not
the
bad.
gravity again.
Goes
Very
for the end
interesting.
If it's
turn.
just Sigurd,
PM
that's
move.
probably
PM1
good.
is up.
Yeah, it's just Sigurd, and then he's also in range of the
Again, just
cow.
assessing
It's
what each
Ash,
other can
so he
do to
has
each other. That
you know,
lethality
warpy
that's
ability.
Such a crazy
Yep.
range for lethality here. The first point though is gonna go to Marbles.
Yep, marbles will get on the board here, and
That's true.
earth rendering will be a thing.
Also true.
And Yuri is a big problem, causing PM1 to not be able to move up.
Let's see here.
Right.
Pathfinder as well for Yuri. God.
Very true.
Doing some risk assessment here,
setup.
knowing that Yuri is ready to pop
There's
a
a shadow
lethality
position,
right
true.
afterwards.
Yep. It is the 4-move setup for the boy. He's already
Trying
in
to see
range
what
of
he wants to
Gunthrow, if
do.
that's the case, I
As
think.
turn 1
No, he's
comes
not.
to a close.
I'm on it.
Creeps over by 1.
Hey, what are you gonna do with this all?
I stand ready.
Potentially
Ooh.
expecting
Repo the
a
Ash.
position.
I don't know. That
10
basically
seconds,
erases
PM1
your
has to
Sigurd
make a
next
choice.
turn.
He's got 5.
What's next?
He's going for the simple walk. Loses 2
Good.
points out to the capture.
Fair enough.
Playing safe.
And the Earth Render.
That's what's gotten him here
no
so
captain
far.
in that area.
Yep.
Let's see how Marbles responds.
Right, boss?
Having the advantage. A lot of debuffs going
Oh,
on
yep.
from Gunthra still.
Veld is debuffed from Gunthrow, that's true, but I don't know how much that matters. It's probably funny that it targets him specifically, because he's the unit that least wants to be in combat.
Repo down.
He's kind of just a super support unit.
I stand ready.
If you could get Sigurd down in range of Alm, no, that wouldn't work, because Yuri's a killer.
Yeah, Yuri's still active.
Both just thinking,
Lethality ready at any moment.
knowing that whoever steps into that
Full
range
court
by Yuri
advantage.
Over here?
is going to be in big trouble.
Yeah,
Especially
Yuri
since he can leave
and
right
Veld
after.
on the same team is
Do
disgusting.
we go? Do you risk
Yeah.
it? It's lethality, so it's not going to be.
Not to mention some Pathfinder shenanigans and a Dancer.
Because you know, anywhere that Yuri can go, All might be able to track him back.
Oh, and the Alphonse build with the instant Ignis if he uses his
Might opt to
duo
wait.
skill.
Time is running out though. Marbles' turn.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna kill
rip.
for free.
Better accept it.
Murdered.
Yuri goes for the KO on Gunthra.
Wonder if you should have
Yep.
repoed
Gets
something
back.
with him.
PM1.
Because now Yuri can get danced. That's
Right.
Ulm as well. Gonna repo Ulm. So you at least
Ah.
attack
Trying
Yuri?
to see
It might be worth. I don't know,
how he can.
because
bounce
Alm is
back.
getting demolished if
Brings
he,
the repo
he does.
over.
But
Knowing that's going to be dangerous against that Ulm.
okay, just keep
Clever
yeah,
repositioning.
keep her so that
Yuri
Sigurd can dance
only
for
be
her
danced
still.
from here.
Yeah. Or we're in range to keep the earth rendering
If
in
you-
check.
If you
PM1 is
leave her
trying to
behind
position
Alm, you
in
can
a
still
good way, but this is
from that
dangerous
spot
position right here. That bait,
dance.
the pressure is on.
You
and
can
Yuri,
move
and
Ash
Marbles doesn't
and then
really
get the
have a
warp.
chance to get him out of there.
Right. True,
Using
but
the
like,
Goes for the
duo
skill. Going for the duo skill. hoping
Accepting
to-
that Yuri's probably dead here, I'm assuming.
Oh boy.
I guess so. Yeah, that
We
sets
saw
up the
that coming
Ignis,
from a
and
mile
that
away.
kills Alm.
The trade is made. Now the
Alm-
question is Marble's able
Yeah,
to respond
almost
back.
dead. He is, yeah.
He's still down
That
2.
that allowed. Oh, he has.
Veld is
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah, he goes
Close.
back one tile, but
Right.
Veld
Okay.
has smite, which isn't going to be super helpful here.
with this set, oh yeah,
Go for the
so
reload.
that kills.
PM1's here.
What you can do here now, though, is move your Ash so
PM1
you can at least
might be trying
get a
might
trade
Ash
be trying
can
to
here.
form
Ash
some
can
kind
repo
of dance
and I don't
strat,
think
but-
she'll
or you
die.
can just go for the
Regan
reposition.
Maybe she
will
will, I
die.
Get a
think.
dance back.
Regan will die.
But that very,
True.
very huge threat
Oh.
is now gone
Ooh.
for Marbles.
Okay, so
And the
If you do
momentum
that,
is,
you either
I would
lose
say,
Alm or
in
Regan.
PM1's favor, as he has 2
I
highly
think you
offensive
just-
units who aren't really going to
You
be
just
impeded by
wait to
any
see
savior units.
who Marbles attacks, maybe.
Do you go for the super warp?
hmm,
The question is,
yeah,
is
maybe
Alm
move
at
Ash
risk of being
down one,
KO'd
right one,
by
and then you can dance for
that
either still.
Alphonse?
Yeah, if you do that, you can choose who you dance for on the next turn and then
Let's
eat.
see what he does. Do you get Ash over for some extra help, or do you go for the dance? I think either
Someone in
way.
the chat said, I think Olm
question
is
is
still
gonna
in hot
be-
water. Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no,
Olm
he's
and-
dead.
No,
Olm and
PM1
Regan
wants
are
to
forked
think
right
about
now.
that dance, but you know that PM1's
Yeah.
that punish is
Yeah,
right
Alphonse
there.
is going to
Goes
kill
for
one of them.
reposition, which is probably the safer
Mm.
bet. You took
I don't know
out
about
the big option.
Because then
there, the big
Sigurd's still
lethality
blocked for this
option,
turn.
which is gonna
That's
be
it.
Paying
Losing a
dividends
unit
for
free.
PM1.
Oh, rip.
Let's see how Marbles responds here. That repo was really good.
Do you
Can't
kill?
get the kill on Ash, which is going to be a
Do you kill the
problem.
Regan here?
Can deal a lot of damage though, but
Um,
it's not going to be enough.
I'd
Ash
imagine.
is just so
If
bulky.
Regan dies without the special, then you get free damage on Ash. Oh, okay.
Going for the
Pathfinder.
dance.
Dance?
Pathfinder to kill Alm still?
Oh.
PM1's turn.
That's probably the play.
Going
Oh,
for the
Sigurd
dance for
is
Alm.
undebuffed? Okay.
Deciding not to. Trying to assess what the next risk is after that trade. A wise trade, I would say. The momentum is definitely in the favor of PM1 now with that trade.
Ignis
That
is
is pretty
still on the
big.
table for the Regan here.
Let us dance.
I think
Going
what
for the
Marbles
Alm
might be
dance right
thinking
here.
is if
Seems like a pretty safe bet to me.
mm,
Still
yeah,
making
if
sure.
Alphonse dies,
do
I
a double
probably
check
lose. I
on
think
the
that's what
petrified
Marbles is
tome.
thinking here.
Hopefully he doesn't.
Because
screw
what is
himself over.
Dagger gonna do against Alm?
Goes for the Alm.
Yeah, no, she'll
really
die.
considering for the Alm dance and actually goes through with it.
I think.
Okay.
Depending on.
So
Depending
Alm
on
can
where she
revenge
stands.
kill
Marbles
unless
is up.
Pathfinder is used.
Hmm.
I think this might be PM1's game.
Marbles
Might
has
be.
a chance to take down the Regan, but knows potentially that was the foresight that PM1 wanted to have.
Yeah, the Alm will get the revenge
Can
kill.
trade again, but
Yeah.
If you
That was
move,
smart.
if you
Once
move
again,
Dagger
but you know you're
to
gonna go
try and
captain for captain.
Pathfinder and kill the Alm,
Alphonse can take down Captain
Dagger
Regan, but then
dies.
Alm can take down Captain Alphonse.
So-
Oh no, Ninian is the
Right.
But they go instead
okay,
lower.
Fair enough, to be honest.
Doesn't want to risk that trade just yet.
get the Veld in the action. Veld has Luna, so that is
Right.
something.
It's not crazy, but it would still kill Alm, I think, with the 17 res. Super,
Yeah.
not super vulnerable. Hmm.
It's also MarbelSoda is still in the lead, so they don't have to do anything crazy.
That's true. I think
Let's
if
see what
PM1
the
ends
risk's
his
gonna be.
turn, it'll be his turn first,
Yeah, no, guaranteed.
which could be big.
Still thinking, looking at his range.
It could also be
PM1
beneficial
is-
to let Marbles move first, because what's Marbles going to do? There's no threat of attack if Marbles moves
Considering
first.
what this next move is going to be. He's going to opt to end turn.
Yeah, that's
Thinking
probably
about
for
it.
the best. Well, is it? I don't
20
really.
seconds to go. No
What would
plus.
Phoenix Master do if he gets to move first? That's
Might
kind
opt
of
to
the
just
thing.
wait.
Yeah.
Kind of just the same situation.
Let's see what
So
else can happen here.
if you let Marbles go first, they're forced to do
You
something.
You do have your
Challenge?
Regan
He
back,
has 8 seconds. He opts to
and
wait.
your Ash can tank anything. I wonder if PM1
Right.
knows that. But
Okay.
Ash can tank anything and use warps. I mean, we haven't seen Ash versus Veld, but I'm pretty sure if she can live at
Tricky
Alphonse,
part.
she can probably live Veld.
Besides,
Yeah.
uh,
Veld once
Dagger,
again targets
I'm not
Sigurd
really sure
here,
what
but
other
since he's in
offensive
range of
threats
Ash, it's no
that
big deal.
Marbles really has
So I wonder if you move Ash
that can really compete
closer
with
so you can
the
use her
Vault and
warp.
The,
You have to
of
keep her there
PM1's
to
team.
reach Sigurd, but otherwise it's fine.
Yes.
Good.
Marbles has to move
Trying to
first. That's
reposition
actually probably
down.
good for
Or
PM1.
you might think of repositioning
Yeah.
across. He's committed to just waiting.
Please, lead on.
Marbles does have the lead.
Your hand.
Hmm.
Thinking about crossing over there.
Sigurd might live. Probably not, but
Maybe PM1's gonna go for some super movement strats right now.
Yeah.
Bringing Ash over there does give her.
Sigurd does have crazy
potential- Does
res.
give Regan maybe potential to actually.
I
get
think he
another KO, and
lives.
I'm not really sure.
Because if you move the Ash in, you can move Alm or Regan in to kill the Veld. Or Ninian.
Right.
And honestly,
Let's see what's gonna do. The repo, the threat of Alm is just so impressively strong.
repoing
really?
the Alm.
Really interesting. Doesn't that... Oh wow, he
Alm
lives
lives.
because he has speed-based damage reduction. Very good play.
Here's Marbles.
That's a guaranteed life taken if he so pleases.
Dancing for Dagger, I don't know if that helps you.
Let's
If
see.
I
you
think
could-
Dagger
Gonna
can survive
trying
Alm.
to see, just knows that threat range is there, and
I
someone's
think-
gonna go.
I think you...
Is that
The pressure that
Let's
PM1
see.
is able to lay on.
Ninian and
I
Dagger
feel like
displace...
you
I
need
wonder
the
if it's a trade
Alphons to
worth- no, I
kill
don't know,
the...
You get rid of Alm, and then you have
To
Regan
kill the
right there
Alm.
and Ash, providing so much mobility and bulk herself.
Right.
So
Ninian
I
goes
guess
for
you
the
just
dance
sack
for
Veld?
Dagger. And PM1's move is next. PM1,
Interesting. Alm will die to Alphonse.
Yeah,
looking
but
at the
having-
range,
having-
PM1 has
offer
color
here.
advantage right now.
Yeah.
Checking out those two.
He obviously knows that he can survive Veld, otherwise Alm would not be here right now.
Right. He will be taking the full 40% damage reduction from Alphonse because he's slow. But with Ignis, that's not going to matter too much. That's 80% of his 35 defense. It's like, I don't know, 26 damage? Something like that.
Someone said I'd dance Ash? That could be a play.
Still thinking.
It could be.
If you're Alm, I feel like you want to take the trade. Maybe you try to trade.
Yeah, the trade could be huge here.
See what Alm's
I
range
guess
is.
that's the thing,
Alm's-
right? Because
yeah,
if he does
could just
trade,
demolish, and the
does
risk
Regan
is you
kill Alphonse?
You're
She
probably
doesn't
gonna
have
die
her
to the
special up.
Alphonse, though. If
Mm.
Regan can die to the Alphonse, I wouldn't be surprised. if the
'Cause
same
right
thing could
now-
happen for.
Yeah, Alm
Yeah,
is the
10
only
seconds,
answer
you're
to
just gonna wait?
Alphonse.
Let us dance.
Oh, opt for the dance strat. Interesting.
Yeah, that's fair. Makes sense.
Be careful.
Yeah, because Dagger isn't too much of a threat other than her moving and maybe giving Alphonse
Alright.
+1 move.
Yeah.
Marbles now.
it ends here.
And honestly, if
Marbles
she
used-
does, you
Marbles
just kill with
did
Regan
check
and
out the
sack
battle
Regan instead of
forecast
Alm.
for Veld
Yeah.
versus Alm, and did know that he did take a significant chunk of damage away. Alm being a huge carry for PM1 throughout these matches.
Alm is
Alm
definitely
a big
OU
threat that's
tier.
stopping Alm from going for
He's-
that
yeah,
KO
he's
is gonna
really
be
good.
Brave Alm
Alphonse.
has been so good throughout this entire
Check
tournament.
skin faxi one
Yeah.
more time.
3 move and a wind sweep effect, kinda busted. Plus he's got solo if he gets out there, that's more speed, more damage reduction.
Got him.
Honestly, Alm might barely survive Alphonse's special.
Going for the
If it
swing?
is, it's
No,
within a
decides to
point or
wait.
two.
I was
Okay,
gonna say
let's
the swing was
see.
Probably not a great idea, but again, it's probably just the danger of that New Year's Alphonse that's not letting Alm, or not Alm not wanting to maybe go there. Maybe he's trying to set up some kind of super movement strat with Regan, but I'm not sure. The
Maybe.
pressure is starting to mount though. Even though PM1 is down 2 points and we're on turn 3, you know the pressure is being added on here. If he goes for the repo,
Yeah.
Yeah, if he goes for repo,
loses
then
that attack
that's a
speed
death.
solo if he does that.
MarbelSoda has the advantage in
only thing
score,
that I
but
think is
PM1
really
has the huge
stopping
pressure right now.
PM1 from really
Because
advancing is
all
that
it's
New
taking
Year's
is
Alphonse.
Alphonse is dying
Probably kill Alm
for
in one
PM1
shot.
to just win.
yeah, there goes
Oh,
Ash.
no.
What's that
Oh.
worth?
Kill Ash, I'm sure
Ooh,
can-
the trade
can
though.
happen to,
That'd be a horrible trade for Marbles.
Yeah,
to Alm as well.
that doesn't really help
But-
much.
No.
That's why you
No,
can.
that just-
That's why PM1 could just freely move Ash out there.
Yeah, that That Alphonse is all that's
Plenty
keeping
of
Marvel's
time
team
for
together.
Marbles to make a choice. He opts to walk, or wait rather. Now it's
Okay.
PM1. Again, I don't think PM1 is really going to be, unless there's some other huge strat that PM1 is thinking of, it might be just a matter of just adding increasing pressure. You're on turn 3, you have plenty of time to make a big move. He's looking at Earth Rendering, knowing that at least he won't be moving the capture area anywhere. But how do you mount pressure in the situation where you can get checked really hard by anyone?
I
from
guess you could
Alphonse?
also freely move in Regan at this point because
PM1
Alm will
likes
get
to
that
think a few
that
steps
kill.
ahead, so let's see what he's got, but
Yeah, that is true.
Marbles, in fairness to
You
him,
could put a
as
he's
long
lot.
as-
You
holding
could
it
put a
down.
lot of
I mean,
pressure
he
if you
did
move
suffer
Regan
a
to
tough loss of Yuri at the beginning,
Yeah,
but
as long as you're getting
the
rid of that
left of
Alphonse.
Ash.
with really good positioning and making
Yeah,
sure
that is true.
if
Because
PM1
Alphonse is the only
wants
one
to
left,
trade,
so
he's gonna trade
you
for
could
a
move
Right.
Regan left of
important
Ash, and
unit in
then
this team right now.
they're either safe or they have to die to. Oh,
Here we go.
Oh,
Alphonse is gonna
Ash
kill
is gonna
Ash
get
here,
hit by the
but that
huge
means
miss.
Honestly,
Alphonse
That's gonna
will
be a KO.
die
Alphonse
to.
opts to take down the
Tom.
Ash.
Yeah.
Puts himself in range. Might risk it for the biscuit here. What's the KO?
then
Drawback
And it's
as
a big
well.
time KO. That's
Yeah.
a trade that he's gonna go
He'll
for.
step
Looking
back,
at
Veld
Veld,
will
trying
not
to see
kill.
what the consequence might be. of
Veld
the
won't
next
kill, Dagger
turn.
won't kill.
But
He
look,
does
I mean, you
lose.
take down that biggest threat to you.
He does lose some
I
Yeah,
speed
that's
by,
huge.
by jumping back, but yeah, if he attacks from
And
up top,
is,
he's not
and
losing
gonna
the
drag
speed.
back too, making sure that that's such a sick combination of drag back, stepping
Okay,
away,
that's
and
big.
has.
He
a
might die
special
So the
now.
question
block,
is
no
if
movement
Veld
goes.
kills.
Turn 4
He
for
might
Marbles.
kill
This is
now
looking
because
pretty
Senseal
dire.
took some HP.
Marbles doesn't really have a lot of options to check 2 very high power reds.
All
living on
lives
2.
on
You can
2
damage Veld, but
HP.
then you can dash
Shad.
back.
PM1 almost surrenders
You
on
KO
accident.
with Alm in this manner.
There is Ninian in the back too, so I guess PM1 doesn't necessarily win because Ninian is kind of strong here. It goes
Yeah.
color advantage.
Yeah, but Alm does effective damage with Falchion.
Yeah. I wonder
And then
what
he'll
the
also-
thought process was behind killing the Ash there.
Thinking about what the,
No, that
what-
Ash
what
was,
his options
apart
could
from
be,
Sigurd,
with
probably the
announcing
worst
pressure,
unit to
he's
die.
debuffed by 7.
It's Ash. I don't know.
I wonder if
With that
Marbles
speed
was just
smoke
worried
from Alm.
about next
Clever
turn
use of speed smoke, knowing
using those
Right.
warp stracks with Regan to
that,
get
you
her
know,
in there,
Alm wants
and then
as
it's
much speed as he
GG.
can, and being
That's
his
true.
most offensive,
It's kind of
you know,
like gotta do
character,
something or else we're just stuck here.
creating more of a speed differential just for the sake of that damage
Marbles
reduction
is
was a
still
pretty
winning by
wise
2
seed
points.
slot for him.
Yeah. Okay, so
And
Get
honestly,
the chip
if,
on Alm.
I wonder, is
if
Veld
that
speed
happens,
smoke
then
as well?
Regan
No, Veld
kills
isn't
Veld
speed
and
smoke,
stands
he's
there,
just
and that's
slow.
it.
Yep.
Doesn't have enough speed to run it.
Looking like a
Wait.
GG.
It's gonna end Ninian's turn.
Yeah.
That's looking like
Waste
a
of
free
action.
dagger.
If that's a free dagger, then you simply win. But is it a free dagger? She's reduced on speed. He'll get attack speed solo.
Could also
It's on
attack
it.
with Regan,
Just-
maybe. Wait,
I mean, I
No.
would kind of.
No, just out of
Could
range.
re-
If you
Reposition.
attack from the top,
but that
checks
might
out
be a
sense
throw.
scale, dealing 25
Oh,
damage
true,
attack
true,
without
true.
combat. If you
Sense
attack
scale
with
will
7
reduce
damage
Alm's
unit,
HP, and then Veld
you know,
gets the
assessing
kill on Alm.
damages here.
Hmm.
He could go for the attack and then
But okay, so what is going to... What's the
He's gonna
downside of
dodge
that is what
back.
I'm wondering,
and
because
Regan's right there. I think the risk is you
Regan
never know
can-
how powerful
what I'm
that
seeing
Canadian
here
hit gonna
is
be until you
Marbles already wasted the
Check it
turn
out.
of Ninian, so you could just end turn, dance
I
for
think he's
Alm, and then have
decided-
him
yeah, he's
kill.
gonna go for the
Alm is
KO.
gonna get the kill on Dagger, but that means Alm is dead.
right, and then Veld gets the kill on
Alright,
Alm,
next
but then
he
you
dodges
dance
back,
Regan.
Marbles.
Okay,
Actually,
Yes.
Ninian
so-
can't even 3 damage.
Wow,
not
he's still
enough,
living.
Even with that
Really?
damage
With even more
reduction.
HP than before.
Wow.
That's
Because he's
speed
got
smoke
the
might have
right, he's
came
got
in
attack
super
speed
clutch.
solo. And speeds, yep. Speed
Jeez.
smoke.
That speed
Couldn't he
smoke
have attacked
damage,
from
oh
up
my
top?
Goodness.
On the
Was
wood
that-
tile?
Was that what just happened?
I don't think so.
Oh.
He...
The speed smoke, yeah.
Alright, yeah, I
jeez
guess he
Louise,
could
what
have,
a
but it
sick
wouldn't have mattered
combination.
ultimately. Well, I guess it would have been nice a little bit.
Unreal.
I think he might have killed. I don't know.
Forethought coming from PM1 here.
Maybe.
And I think that's genius.
Nah,
for his
Alm
first
would have had
match.
a solo either way. Yeah, that is GG. Just
Marbles
dance with
does get to
Sigurd.
move first. Sigurd
Oh,
can't
right,
dance.
the Veld effect.
Gravity.
True. True.
So Veld gets to move first, and that means he does get to kill the Alm here.
but still
Yeah.
can get the KO.
I wonder if... What turn is it?
Ends here.
It doesn't say.
Turn 5.
Okay. It's the final turn. Veld could kill, and then you're up by 2. If Regan kills Veld, though,
Right.
that's GG. Because that's 3 points for the captain kill.
Right.
I wonder if you...
And Sacred
What does he
Stone
want to do? Does he
has...
want to back out?
Yeah, because right now Alm is affected by the Vel debuff, so he's only got 1 space of move.
Oh, do you back up, dance for Veld, and get the kill?
Maybe. There's no way to avoid the
Can-
Alm.
Almost left two move, and he can kill
Questions,
Ninian, though,
questions.
can't he?
Is that it?
Right now he's only got 1 move. You can see here on the left. His
Oh. Maybe that's the play. Just back up Veld, dance, and then kill, and then you win by score.
Of course.
maybe.
Ninian
don't
could
think that you
also kill. I don't think she would die to the Regan if she kills Olm.
I think Regan.
I think Regan would kill
Veld,
Veld, yeah.
and then she'll cancel back. and at least
Killing
do
with the
damage.
Veld is the decision that Marbles is going to go for.
Takes out the Alm.
Understandable. It's a little bit of a bleak situation, but it's better than nothing.
This does mean that PM1 is going to get up by 3
And Veld is
points.
gonna get
Or no,
bodied.
he's
Yep.
going to get up by 1 point. Can Ninian kill the Regan?
And even if not, Regan's gonna cancel.
Nope.
Oh, she can't because it's the not enough.
And
turns.
Regan
16-9-0,
survives, which means that Marbles
Just
is our
short,
loser.
Winning by 1
Yep.
point. This could be
Big.
GG's.
What a great game.
Not sure how much damage this
Very
Ninian
well
can
done.
do.
Wow.
Kind of stuck here.
Very impressive. I look forward to seeing what the next teams
Oh,
these
not
two
a
come
chance.
up with.
This is GG's
are.
for sure.
Yeah, it's the best of 3, true. I forgot about that.
This first match is certainly going to PM1.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, PM1
there's-
literally can't lose. This is turn
Nope.
5.
Yep.
Still trying to assess something here. Just gonna probably opt in to wait. Actually, just gonna go for it, and that's gonna be the match.
Yeah, PM1 just ends turn, and that's it.
Yep. Good to see the Pavis on Ninian just for the circumstance, but even so, rip. 61 HP for the I think that's odd pulse time.
So what I was thinking there is you move Veld out. I guess Olm could have just ran away, but you had was he winning by score? I think
PM1?
PM1 was winning. Yeah.
Creeping
Yeah.
over.
So he had to-
PM1's
he had to
move
kill
once
the
again,
Olm,
close
I
the
think.
move, and
Well,
the
actually,
win
no.
goes to
Marbles was
PM1.
up until that kill.
And that is the game one.
But
of
I don't think
Losers
there was any
Finals.
way that that he was going to escape Regan because the dance was there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Very
GG's.
interesting. Very well done.
Game 2. Let's get it.
Big hype.
Ooh.
New map.
Marbles is coming in. Marbles is approaching with
Is
his
that a
the dangerous
Lalina,
Pala gaming team.
Azra,
We know you've
Yep.
seen it before.
Legendary
It's the
Sigurd,
Pala.
not,
Does PM1
and then
have
the
an
new
answer to
lady.
this squad?
I forgot
We'll
her
see
name.
Yeah.
right now. We know what's
Etri.
coming.
Etree's nuts. Ha! Got him.
Yep, she's got Kanto, so we'll look forward to
Let's
seeing
see
how
what
this
the choice
goes.
is going to be.
And then we got the
Bring in
Pala
leader with the Hardy
team.
bearing, anticipating
Oh,
the-
Hardy
the
Berry.
Oh.
Pala vantage strat.
Countering the
Looks
Pala.
like this anticipation is going to
Big
pan
brain.
out pretty good. We'll see.
It's
He
not
brought
just a
to
free
Alina
win for
knowing
Pala, we gotta
that
think
Marbles'
some.
old counter pick
Yep.
was
The zero
uh,
defense,
Elvi's
Selena.
own
And if there's
team,
anybody-
or, I guess,
this is a
inspired
good
heavily
map,
by,
though,
to
for
say the
Pala.
least. So now
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
Because
see
the Lalina is very
if
limited
this
on where
counter
she can
counter
move.
pick is gonna be
Yeah.
enough.
Very, very big. Let's see.
I suppose the
Let's
knot will
see.
help out with that, though.
They're organizing their team.
Yeah, a little bit. Hmm.
It's over for them.
What's the plan here?
Quite a
What is the plan?
You can still do the reciprocal aid, blah, 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 blah. But you can't just move in because the Lalina is
Master.
there. And
It's a
taking up
fixed
a
move.
large...
Knowing what exactly
Majority of
wants,
that.
what he wants to happen.
It seems like
Yeah.
neither
Into the-
people are running Earth Shattering, or whatever the hell. Earth
Alright.
Yeah,
Rendering.
Earth rendering.
Here's Marbles.
So, that's going to stay our zone for the
They're-
entire game.
Now I think Marbles might realize
It's already done.
Marbles might realize that that Lilina is a hard counter for her. And
PM1
just YOLOing
red
in with Pala
that
might not be the most
Pala would be
ideal
here.
strategy here, but
Yep.
can still do a ton of damage with that.
Let's see. So that Lilina running Wind Sweep, very, very big. Her special is an AoE special too, so that could
Etri with
evaporate the whole team.
Etri is the character with Kanto for this team for
Yep.
PM1 here.
Etri is an underspoken threat. She's a murderer.
Still thinking what he wants to
Straight
do.
up.
If he wins this game, he is getting sent to grand finals, in fact, for the best of 3 finals between Elder V and PM1 here.
Yep, and then we do have the auto recovery back with the Palatine. So it surely wasn't a misplay this time. Or if it, I guess it would have. Teams are already locked in, so it's whatever.
Closing off. Wants to make a choice. Ooh, just makes it.
Oh,
Interesting.
PM1 is playing with fire right now. Just like
moving the
literally
Etri
less
in
than 1
range. He
second
does
was
have
there.
good res.
Yeah, a little bit of a res machine, especially when solo. Yep.
Let's see what he wants
I guess
to do.
Pala can get in there and erase the Etri, but if you do that, then you lose Pala, and that's the backbone of the team.
I wonder.
The biggest goal is going to be getting Lilina out of the way, which is going to be really hard. It's a 3-move unit with a Pathfinder unit and a Dancer on the team, not to mention Sigurd, who grants extra movement.
Still thinking. Has around 30 seconds to make his choice.
This whole team is set up in a very fantastic way to counter that
This map
Pala,
is a
and if
little
they can get
tricky
through
for
Pala, that's all that they
Cavaliers.
need.
There's 3 trenches and 2 trees, but both teams have some Cavalier issues going on. 2 for PM1, and 3 in fact
okay.
for Marbles. So hopefully this is more forgiving terrain though than the other one, enclosed, which was just a pretty hard nightmare for PM1 before.
True.
Yeah, this is a very difficult map for both players, but less so for the Sir Phoenix Master with the Pathfinder unit and the Sigurd.
And
Let's see
Ozra
here.
with Grey
PM1.
Waves.
Yep.
Oh,
Grey Waves.
speaking of,
Yep.
we're gonna dance for the
Going for the
Etri.
dance with Etri.
Yeah, that's super understandable.
Okay.
Currently, Pala is not in vantage range either, so maybe she's in range of death from this. If she is, that's crazy.
True. That means you have to get the reciprocal 8 up. Or
This is just generally
You're-
a pretty hard pick. Again,
Bernadetta-
You're either losing,
Marbles is
yeah, you're
or-
straight up losing.
You're
you're
Bernadetta.
losing a
Bernadetta.
unit.
the color advantage over 3 of Marbles'
Yep.
team,
Now,
and
Etri
with the
is no
hardy
longer
bearing
solo.
advantage over Pala.
she's no longer
Jeez,
solo, so if the kill is there, it's potentially worth.
could be tough.
Of course, that'll lock Pala out of
Both
vantage
also running
range.
secret maneuver as well.
Right, secret maneuver, so faster specials, good for Sigurd. And for Pala. Yeah, I don't
Their
think
time,
that Pala
trying to
dies
go
to
with the
this,
next
but
step,
if
what her
she
right
does,
move is going
it's
to be.
really scary.
Really has to consider.
It's 100% worth the Etri sack if you can get rid of
run is
Pala.
on the
Oh,
line
yeah,
for
'cause that's the
Marbles
whole
right now.
team.
He is 1
Yep.
loss away. He should make a choice soon.
And then if you lose Bernadetta, then you lose your
Decides
vantage.
to position Bernadetta to the very end and breaks a fort. Maybe just kind of concerned about entering.
Ooh,
Entry is
by
just short
3
of taking out.
HP.
3 HP
Pala.
off from killing Pala. That would be huge
Unfortunate.
worth.
Even with all those
Yeah.
buffs from Azura, still is just short.
And that would
Getting
set her
that
off into
KO.
vantage range.
That's logical.
Unfortunate, but can take out the Maribel.
Unlucky.
Is that a trade you want to make?
Nah, you don't
Pala's
sack
right
the
there to
Etri
punish
yet.
you for it.
No, not yet. Not your Kanto unit. Still worth the Urt of the Bernadetta.
I'll consider it.
Here we go.
You're
Etri.
guaranteed to get the 2
PM1.
points here from capture.
Very true.
Unless a dance happens. But then you kill whatever comes in range.
Yeah, with all of your movement options,
Killing
there's
Entry
Maribel?
no.
does have the Canto though.
You know, you can Kanto back. There's
But is it enough
a lot
to
of
get
safety
out?
in that.
Yeah, Etri's
Gonna
Canto
kill
is
the
pretty
Maribel and
devastating.
run.
And it's
Yeah.
a
Yeah, now
very
you're
strong Kanto to
guaranteed.
boot.
to get that
Lots of movement to get out. Kanto
Yep.
yeah,
M2.
guaranteed to
I
get
wonder-
a
The
2
one
points
Kanto
from the
PM1
kill
opts
and
to
2
use,
points from the
and that is
capture.
enough range to
Yeah,
stay
I don't
away.
remember
And
if
now
Sigurd. I don't remember if he
the
has
bane of,
repo, but either him or
Elderbeast's
Lilina could do it.
Vantage or anti-Palace strat has now been defeated,
It's already done.
and now the question
Yeah,
is going to be,
that makes sense.
how is Pala going to be
Of course,
responding to this
if
one?
Pala
Because it looks
attacks
like
that Etri, she dies to
Marbles
Lilina.
clearly wants to start adding pressure, most likely going to dance for Pala.
Kanto
And
though.
now you see that PM1 is highlighting
true.
Lilina for
Always
the
forget
first
she
time in a
has that.
while, trying to
But
see if he
Lilina can be
punish,
covered.
Katria.
She can move 4 spaces
Once,
to the left right
once
there.
Katria tries to go, you can
I
see
love how
here he's
Lilina
highlighting
has 0 defense right
pretty
now,
much
but
thinking the same thing we're all probably
71
thinking now,
attack.
like, okay, gonna
While
try to dance
debuffed,
for
yeah.
my Pala and see if she can trade a kill.
Lilina can go 4
Gonna go for the dance
spaces.
anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Could potentially
closer-
opt for
The closer you get
a
Pala
duo
to you, the
skill
less she
from
can Kanto
Sigurd,
away.
at least. Knowing that that's going to happen.
I
thinking
think
about
the
that
thought
interaction,
process behind the repo is that
he
you're already
might-
in the
he
lead.
Could opt for a duo
If
skill,
you-
but that's just going to take out
If you move for the capture,
himself.
oh
goes
yeah,
for the
because you can
repo.
also, yeah, that makes sense because they
Thinking
could
about
dance for Pala
What
for
to
the
do
kill.
next.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. That's not that's he's not using Dancer Sigurd anymore. That's legendary Sigurd. My bad.
Yep. I think that's a free kill on Sigurd,
Oops.
actually.
It's been a few hours.
But you'd much rather
Just goes for the
lose
repo
your
instead.
Sigurd than your Ichiri here, I think.
And this is the risk.
Right. Although, if Sigurd does end up proccing his special,
This is
that means that
dangerous
Lilina
territory,
might be
though.
able to get through. Because that'd be a 5 move.
I guess
now.
PM1
It's
probably
safe.
wanted to keep Lilina or keep Etri alive over Pala because Etri does have the decent res
Yes?
to deal with those 3 mages. Let's see what PM1 is thinking about, knowing that the real step to end this one is taking down that Pala, and he has the perfect
Yeah, that's
tool for
a good
it. Just needing
placement.
to
Oh.
position himself right.
I guess it's a fine placement, too. That covers any Kanto, apart from going straight left, which, you know,
So
probably what's going to happen.
will Pala attack
That
the Sigurd
monstrous
here?
life and death, 78 damage.
I think Pala might have to.
Gifted magic. That's the kill you're
Yes.
gonna go for, and he opts
Yeah.
for that
But
trade.
I think this
PM1
means that it
expecting
will
that
be
to happen.
PM1's turn. Going first.
And
Yep.
let's see
Yeah.
how PM1 reacts to this one. Has a lot of advantage here. PM1
does
is gonna
does
check out the,
Bernadetta die
ooh, the
free?
secret
Ooh.
maneuver.
Ichiri
does
kills!
That's
and it
it.
does allow for Glimmer to go off.
Yep,
and
'cause we're in
big
range for a
damage coming
secret
from
maneuver to
Etri
go
as
off.
Pala has been defeated,
Very true.
And
That might be
is
game.
What
That
was a
might
kill
be.
for so many characters and so many
Yep,
players
honestly,
in this roster has
Etri-
now been defeated.
Hard carry.
And now it's not
Etri
looking,
is
it's looking
another
pretty dire
counter
here.
for the Pala
crazy
strats.
triangle advantage
Yep.
coming from Lilina.
Do gotta keep
The
in mind
dance
the special needs to
capabilities
be
that
there,
is
but
still
otherwise,
present
very
with
true.
Azura being active, Etri's big range.
It's also
It's
keeping in
looking
mind
like-
that Pala was prevented from
it's
ever
looking
setting up
like
Vantage because of Etri's
PM1
rep.
has a spot for the grand finals. We'll see though. The game is not over yet, but again, you're looking at a gifted magic, that visible 78 magic attacks rather.
Yeah, this
How
is
are
going
you
to be a hard
supposed
one to come
deal
back
with
from. I don't
a
think that there's a way.
monster like Lilina right now, when you're dealing with 3 green
All of these
mages
units hit
as
res, and you've got Etri with a ton of res. Yep, that's 3 range.
Pressure is mounting.
You can
Etri
even
gets
set up.
another kill here.
Yep. You can even set up with Pathfinder and
Marbles is an
Lilina.
excellent player for making it all the way here, being undefeated. Well, I guess he did get defeated once because he's in losing mode, but Marbles is a fantastic player.
Undefeated except for that one.
Yeah, he's undefeated except for that one time he got defeated. But, you know,
Right.
PM1's here.
happens to the best of us.
I'll consider
Yeah.
it. My turn then.
Yeah, Etri is way too threatening. Huge advantage here for PM1.
Yep.
Fucking...
Funny thing is that Lilina probably honestly survives an attack from Gunthra. Although I don't know. That's a lot of bonuses.
Yeah. It is res, though. If it was defense... Oh my god, Lilina gets destroyed.
Quite a challenge.
Here we go. 30 seconds.
Which honestly,
You can move... Yeah,
Going
what
for the weight.
Yeah.
What do you lose
she-
with putting Not there?
Yep,
You lose
you either-
Not?
That might
Oh
just be a-
no.
that might
Not
just be a-
Oh, wow.
survives and kills Gunthra.
Wild.
Gunthra putting.
Yeah, because you either lose not and bait out the
not
Gunthra,
getting in
or
position,
Gunthra
but
loses.
It looks like Gunthra is
Absurd.
backing in the very end corner here.
Yeah, and honestly,
You know,
PM1
there's
can
no
just
real chance
afford to
for
stand
Marbles
around.
if he tries
He
to
literally
approach.
gets +2 points from standing there.
And Lena has a
Which ties the game.
big time.
And they need to have more people in the capture area, which
gifted
means he
magic
beats
ready to proc on
the
anyone.
Well, that's
draw.
the thing, right?
Trying to
Because
figure out what the
PM1's
next
up
step
with
is gonna
5
be
right now,
here.
so if he gets 2 more points, that's 7.
Marbles.
That means they've got to kill 2 in order to get through, just
Facts.
to break even. Wild. Strictly outplayed.
Going for the switch.
End turn. Because then PM1 guarantees goes first.
Going
Or you
for
can
the
just
Right.
combo.
reposition E-Tree.
Now it's
Yep,
now they're
you're
now
still
they're
getting the
cornered
bonus.
in. It's gonna be pretty
Maybe
dangerous here.
Bernadetta kills
Lena-
not.
And if she does, then she dies to Lilina. And that's honestly a fine trade, because
you-
Etry's not dying.
Pressure is
Ooh, but
mounting.
then Bernadetta would get 3
And
points instead of 2.
PM1 is also
so
gonna
that
get
is
a
big.
fortress, a
That
capture
is
point
true.
as well
But
to just solidify his lead
PM1
even
might
more.
just win from this capture point here.
As Marbles' team
100% in turn, yeah.
has decided to huddle back there.
Killing the captain could bring it
We're
back
only on
in some
turn
weird
2.
circumstance, but they're all going to have to attack into Lilina, and there's no way that any of them is surviving.
Marbles is moving first.
It's only turn 3.
Yep.
Of course.
Marbles looking at the options that he has for pretty limited. I don't even think he has any, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's
What is one supposed to do in the face of
it's probably Bernadetta or nothing.
Lilina with a charged up?
Bernadetta does
You
kill.
could go for the kill on not. It's
Might
better
be
than nothing, I
necessary.
suppose, but you're trading. And then you're just,
Yeah, it's a trade.
oh, maybe not going to go for it. In fairness, that is a captain KO.
Yeah. That does bring it within
But
1
at this
point.
I think it's just a game of trades.
But then you just get traded.
Yep.
And it's GG.
Yep.
You have to do something because you can't just sit here and let PM1 farm free capture points every turn.
Yeah, if he farms even 1 more, it's literally unplayable.
What can I do? I can do it. Maybe.
Bernie's kind of floating around.
You do have the duo skill to do something here. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe you have some play under your bag.
Needs to think of something here.
Still got plenty of
checking out
time.
his own res, knowing what's going to happen if he tries to go for it. Could even be Etry that does it.
And if he doesn't get rid of Pathfinder, then
On the right foot.
what's he doing?
Thinking about something here. Moving in.
Oh,
That actually
the potential
might
bait.
have just been GG's.
Yes.
Yeah,
That kills
I'll do it.
Peony, weakens Bernadetta.
sure
Not that you
that-
need it, but
That choice
Right.
wasn't... Yeah, looking at that
the
debuff.
Zero defense.
And you're undebuffed after you attack too.
Just seeing if he wants to risk that AoE there.
Honestly, it's probably not even worth. Like, he could literally just farm points. What are they gonna do about it?
Let's see. I suppose the risk with getting that KO on Duo Peony is that I'm wondering if those debuffs are going to be pretty bad for Lilina. Even though she has sky high res,
You don't have to do anything here if you're Phoenix Master.
Gunthra's debuffs
Nope,
are pretty
not at
out
all.
there.
You just kind of sit here.
You could just, end turn Azura, or
Not engrave waves just gives you much more range. You could honestly move Etry 1 right,
Decides
dance,
to
and then
wait it
you
out?
kill 2 things here. Free.
yep.
Barring
forces
mind
Marbles.
reposition.
This forces Marbles to make some move somewhere. It's either gonna be Gunthrow or Bernadetta. It
Yep.
doesn't matter which, because we've got 2 units
And-
that can
What's it gonna
attack.
be?
And now the nut is safe too, so
Yep.
it's like
there's
even better for PM1.
There's no downside. You just straight
Nothing
up,
is in range of dying.
no,
Going for
you
the
just straight up
repo?
kill with Alina and then dance for Etry and get
one.
another kill.
There's
Or
such
well, now
crazy
it's
distance between
just
these
gonna
two
be the
teams.
Etry dance.
Do you just try to make trades?
If
PM1's emulator?
if you're MarbelSodas, you don't have anything else you
Honestly,
really can
I
do other
wonder
than
if you do just
trading,
opt
but
for trades
you
here.
have nothing
Yeah.
going.
No. Nope.
Two
And
more
honestly,
capture
PM
points and it's just game.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do. He could honestly just stand there. He's got 2 tiles to stand there with, and then if Marbles does decide to move in, there's the dancer.
We've seen some crazier
Still
stuff. Maybe
considering the
PM1
wisest
just throws.
Just lets his timer run out and auto battles it.
What the hell?
Maybe it's the gun throw bait. That's all I can think.
Oh, you do have the duo skill. Yep.
The duo
That's
Peony
true.
duo skill is gonna bring back Lilina.
PM1's able to bait that
Or
out of
bring
here
back
too,
Bernadetta,
so
And the opposite trade
SGGs.
is the switch is just getting
Yeah.
her out of there.
not a +1 move. Interesting. I don't think that does anything, but it's a thing.
No.
Marbles.
No, we've already seen that Marbles can't kill.
If
Not,
you move
so.
Bernadetta in there, I mean, you died to Lina, but you stopped the capture point.
Yeah.
Gunther, I guess.
Just going to the other side now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just
Oh.
a free Bernadetta
Marbles'
kill.
turn again. Oh, not even.
Doesn't even kill, then you-
The move. The
Yeah, and if you
the
move away, then
PRF
he
from
farms
Dagger
points.
Is not, or not rather, is not allowing her
Rip.
There's
to
the
get even
points.
that KO. And right now, I think
Yep.
the realization is just that there's just no real threat.
Just free pose
at
or
all.
up or something. Don't even have
And,
to, but might as well.
I'm pretty sure this is GG's, man.
Yeah.
Can't even kill the knot anymore. That's tough.
Yeah. Sitting here with 3 green units, can't kill a blue unit. Kinda crazy.
The real strat is to
Opting to
stall
end
and hope
turn here, getting
PM1's
the points.
emulator crashes.
Turn 4, PM1's moving first.
Okay, just moving back with Lilina.
Yeah, there's not really much.
There's
that can
not
be
much
done.
going on. Elder
They're
V
just kind
said.
of playing the
Was
distance
it the Elder
game
V
here.
said? Marvel's going
PM1
for the
doesn't
revenge
wanna
by
lose
making us
anybody.
Europeans stay up, just drawing out the
as long as
timer as
PM1
much
can
as
really
possible.
take out the
Making
Gunthra,
them
then
tired.
I guess he would go, he would get aggressive here. Now Dream.
Dancing for the Gunthra? Oh no! What is PM1 gonna do?
PM1's move.
We kill him the
I
knot?
mean-
He knows
We
he's
kill him the
lost,
knot?
essentially.
Maybe? People are saying Marbles
end
is
turn.
BMing for taking so long,
Knowing what's coming.
but PM1 is taking just as long to pick its moves.
Yeah,
There's a knot kill.
Bernadetta gets
true.
the KO on
And
knot.
PM1 did end turn. Means he gets to move first, but still rip not.
And anybody commenting saying, oh, PM1 is staying up so long. All the people have been here for like 12 hours too, so don't be disrespectful to
8.
Marbles as well. Marbles has
Right.
been here
PM1's
12
move.
hours, same as PM1.
the
It's
same.
not 5
Probably
a.m. for
looking like
MarbelSodas,
Entry's gonna
but
get
he's
that
still been
KO.
here. Or they've
With
still
the
been
Gunthra
here like
out.
12 hours, so don't be disrespectful, chat. People
For
are
real.
spending their time for an $100 prize at best, so
Yep.
come on now. This is all for fun tournaments, so don't be toxic in chat. Come on, guys.
Yep. Your content creators out here creating content for you, and you're gonna
Yeah.
be mad at.
Yeah. E-Tree is
Big.
gonna kill the Bernie
Taking
here.
out
Yep. Big
Bernadetta.
rip.
Now Marbles is gonna assess the situation here. Gonna look at that damage potentially that can be done to Gunthra.
No
and
Sleep
that's just
Master
not
1.
enough.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Approaching
We're
grand
unpaused.
finals. Now, I just want to say big thank you for Marbles for his incredible losers run. He started in winners, then lost, then rallied through up, and was ultimately defeated by PM1. Now, we've been streaming for nearly 11 hours, and the top grand final finalists, Elder V and Phoenix Master 1, they're both using Europe time, so it's like 4 in the morning for them. They both have lives, of course, and I honestly, I'm gonna take, of course, I didn't expect the stream to last this long. We're approaching
I don't blame you. Nobody could have
11
expected
hours,
this.
and I
It's
really
almost
Right.
been 12
and
hours.
I'm really happy that everyone here has stuck around, especially for PM1 and Elder V. We are going to just go for a best of 3, no bracket reset,
Makes
in the
sense.
interest of time and respect for them. as a guy in North America, it's only, I mean, it's midnight for me, but for these two, it's like way past normal time. So I know, you know, generally if Phoenix Master won and reset the bracket, he'd go 3 more games, but this is just kind of like a learning curve for the tournament scene. I honestly did not expect this to last so long. Really long games just because there's so much thinking involved in each one. But in the future, of course, we're going to go probably breaking it down into 2 days at a time, maybe like dealing
makes
with
sense.
half the bracket on day 1 and maybe the other half on day 2. But it's been a completely incredible stream so far.
Agreed. Everyone go
course, there's some
subscribe to
goofy mishaps
Gast
here
for
and
hosting the
there,
tournament.
but, I just
Go
wanna say,
subscribe to him.
we
Very
are gonna
huge.
be doing a best of 3.
Go
but if
subscribe to
Elder
LDV and
just won it,
Phoenix
you have to
Master
reset
1
the
for
bracket.
staying up
There
till
you
like
go.
5 a.m.
But,
for our
it's gonna
entertainment.
come down to these last 3 matches for the night.
All these great
I just wanna
names
say
for
thank you everyone
helping
tuning
out
in.
with this tournament.
Thank you to PM1 and Elderby for sticking it.
What the fuck is this? Just scrolling on Twitter and I find this weird shit. I hate
Never
Twitter.
see the never.
Is the
Oh, we're
final
started!
round.
We started, baby! Grand finals! Yes, sir!
I won't lose.
Game 1 of a best of 3.
We got the
Between
Pala
Phoenix
team.
Master 1 making the loser's run of a lifetime
I
versus
wonder
Let's see
if
how it
PM1
goes.
will be able to... We
Starting
do
with
have the
their
Ulm here.
original
The Ulm
teams.
does counter the Pala, so that'll be huge, huge, huge going into this game.
Very true.
Let's see
The,
who's going to win.
The Pala
Can
could
PM1 find a
potentially be
solution
debuffed by the gun
against
throw,
classic
and if she is,
Facts.
then maybe
Super
Regan can
strats.
put through too.
Vantage
about how
is
much
still
power.
there, so I'm not sure about that.
Oh,
But
sure, you're
Ulm
right.
Yeah.
does have the wind sweep shenanigans.
You are correct.
Very true. If the Regan can somehow survive,
It would
I don't
not
think
be
there's
a
any
final
way.
stream
No, there's
without
not a
some
chance.
mishaps for the graphic side. There we go.
Literally 35
All
damage
right,
at
It's
minimum.
okay,
Got it.
Gast. It's been 12
Is
hours
there an
or 11
answer?
hours.
The
We
question
should be
is
good.
there going to be an answer?
Ulm should because he has the wind sweep shenanigans, so
For
that
the
should deal
Pala
with
strat.
Pala. As you can see, Pala's not just getting smited into the middle of the map,
see
otherwise she might die. Love to
Yep.
see her just get smitten and then PM1 just bodies. That'd be
Elder V's
interesting to
coming
see.
in.
Yeah. Be an interesting first start, no doubt, but
The question
Let's
is,
see.
does Ulm one shot? Ray waves, yep. Here comes the smite next turn, probably.
Dance, we know what's coming.
Would
The
make a lot of
question is,
sense
does
if you can get rid of
PM1
Ulm.
have a
What are they
solution to
gonna
this
do?
one? Knowing full well of all that adaptive damage, the Vantage, and the
Oh,
Brave effect.
using Ash, you
Is
can
there a
dance though
solution
for
in the
Ulm.
cards for
that's
for
true. And if you
PM1?
can get
Or
Sigurd
is it
up
gonna
there,
be
you
something
can
similar?
do some
Ulm
good stuff,
has
I'm
to
sure.
one round though. Or be able to hit and get the fuck out of there, but it's not a cancel Ulm, so
PM
Right.
Ulm does
We'll
have
see.
that wind
Both
sweep,
units have 3
and
movement
it's
right
certainly
now. There's
faster than Pala.
no way that one of them can step in on the other. They will kill each other, so
That might be the
it's going to be a
lucky
battle
choice.
of the
I
the
believe
sorties.
DPM also had
someone said I don't think he can pull it off.
Ulm
We'll
as
see.
well.
I
was
think
anticipating
Ulm
beating
should
Elder
be
V
able
as
to
well for
one
the same
shot,
reason.
one
This is
round.
going to be
Yep.
a hard counter for Elder V.
Might need the special to proc,
yeah.
so we'll see.
The risk isn't. It's not going to be as easy as just running Pala
And
in there
it's
and
most
taking
certainly
care of
not
business.
over
Now Pala has
once
to worry
Pala's
about that
gone
Ulm.
either. Very robust team
And we'll see what
behind.
happens.
Yeah, we haven't seen the Hector do much, but he's there for a reason.
Yep. I don't think any unit on the team gets through him other than the
Remember,
sorties.
this is a best of 3 only.
Ooh, pivot the Hector. Yeah, we can tell. Usually Elder V just sends the Pala out in the middle, but here they're playing a little conservative.
Yep. Do keep in mind that
We're gonna have
Pala
to
is
see
getting
here.
bonus doubler right now, so all
Now,
those blue
interestingly,
buffs,
Hector is the
all
one
those
who's
stats are up
approaching
by
this time.
6 over
Usually
what
in
you
the other
actually
maps that
see.
Hector was floating in the background, knowing Elder V knew that no opponent really had an answer for him except for the odd case of Brave Ulm with his wind sweep. Insane movement, as you can see here. PM1 is making sure he understands full well what that Pala is capable of.
That Ulm has to stay alive. If that Ulm gets put into a situation where it dies, then Pala just
Let's
sweeps.
see here. Ash with
Yep.
the reroll.
Hard GG'd.
Not gonna go for it.
Moving Ash up would be dangerous. Another thing is Pala has Kanto, so if the Ash goes
Let's
there
see.
and dies to the Pala from a smite,
Lord Asker guide.
then Pala could attack and just cancel out of there.
Yep.
Nothing Ulm could really
Going
do.
for the
So we'll see what
Ash
happens.
positioning. Let's see. Now we've seen incredibly strong big brain plays for both of these players. Let's see if Elderby had any solution in
PM1
mind
had about
against a Brave
12
Alm
hours
should
to
he
find a
see
counter
one.
for that Pala.
It's true.
There was a couple in bracket with one DTS.
It's gonna have to be
Alm
Alm, one way or another.
That was ever in the cards for him. Brave Alm was a
Pivoting
pretty common unit,
the
but we'll see. There is still
the
another match
Bernadetta
after
over.
this.
That's good.
Yep.
Her range is massive.
Pala currently not in the square, or in the rectangle rather.
Yeah,
So no
they
captain bonus.
facts.
We're anticipating.
PM1
some
will
kind
have
of
Earth
movement.
rendering on his
Both
side.
players have to think very carefully, especially Elderby, because there's
Earth
no
rendering
bracket
could be
reset
used
here.
for this
It's
match.
best of 3, and that's the tournament. Really much else to do. There's
PM1
not
ending
a
his
lot of
turn
range
with
to
2
cover.
gems.
Oh,
Trying to
interesting.
find out what Elderby's gonna do with that Pala.
Thinking about what the option is going to be here. He's going to have a really hard time maneuvering around that Brave
Can't
Alm.
be smited yet.
Not from this positioning though. You could smite the Brave Hector onto that forest tile if you really wanted to.
Brings
That's
Winter
true.
Bernadetta a little
Force of
closer
bait.
in.
So
I know.
now
Yeah,
now you're
Regan
threatening
would
the
kill.
Ash with Bernadetta.
Yeah.
PM1 has the advantage here, has the Captain Regan in the area, allowing for an Earth rendering to get, and now the pressure is especially going to be on
Debuffed res, Moonbell.
Elderby. How are you going to approach when there's... I mean, you have Alm just understanding that anytime Pala wants to approach, that wind sweep is just going to totally check her out. There's nothing really Elderby can do about that, so that all offense that he was running with the entire time is just being super hard countered right now.
Yep.
And he does have mobility in Bernadetta, and yeah, kind of just Bernadetta to be honest with you, but Ash is a massive tank, and you know,
I'm glad she's so
all
tanky.
PM1 needs to do is
She'd
stick to
kind of
his
suck if she didn't
defensive,
have that fucking
set up
built-in
right now
bulk.
and just hold it down. We're back
Yeah, a
in
little
the
bit.
When I
classic
first
long
saw her, I
road
was
map.
like, "Ah, she's way too bulky for how crazy of a unit she's gonna be." But no, I understand it now. She's a
That's
big
all
tanky
PM1
support
really
unit.
has to be sure of
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
where that
With a lot of
Pala's gonna
attack
be,
power,
and as
she's,
far as Elderby goes,
Yeah. If you haven't sniped
maybe,
one, make sure to get you
Elderby's
one
big
this
play is to
Christmas.
try to,
She's
like,
worth.
bait Alm into doing something.
This is a great map for Ash.
Yeah,
Heavy consideration here.
possibly the
There's
best one
20
for,
seconds
apart
left
from the forest one.
for PM 15 seconds for PM1 to make a choice here.
Yep, and Elderby's
Let's
got
see, 10
full
seconds,
2
9.
minutes.
People in
the bank.
chat are
Needs to make
saying
something
we need to
happen
give
here.
Alm
5.
Kanto.
Make your choice.
No, do
Nope.
not give that unit Kanto. He's
Goes for
already
the
crazy.
2-second positioning
Ooh,
for Regan.
repositioning Regan up. Trying to go on the offensive.
Bernadetta
for
can take
bait
out the
stuff
Regan.
out.
That's a captain kill. Is that something you want to run with?
I wonder why
Going full
PM1
on
did
Alm
that.
is right there waiting for
Yeah.
it and can get
He
back.
does
Is
for
that a trade worth happening? And
but
that's the trade that's going to go down.
Bernadetta
Regan
will
is
trade now.
defeated by the
Yeah.
Bernadetta.
I think
It
I think
gives-
that means that Alma's going to die to Pala if he goes
And
up and attacks.
Savage blow
Unless
as well.
Gunther can get the
PM1
Bernadetta kill,
he
but I
will
doubt she
back
can.
out,
What
but
is- okay,
Oh, yep,
almost
just
get
missing
the
the
kill
kill.
with Gunthra, but Alm can
yeah,
certainly get it.
Alm does
Looking
kill.
To make sure it's a safe
Oh, right,
bet,
he's gonna
can
jump
also
back a
get
space,
danced
too.
And has a reposition
Doesn't have Kanto,
in
but
Gunthra to make sure
PM1's
that,
Alm has
well, actually,
his drawback.
yeah, actually,
whatever the fuck
because
it's
of
called.
Ash's
Yeah,
mobility,
like close call or something.
Alm can get hit, drag back, and then be safe for a bit, and then get repoed thanks to Ash's.
You killed. You
super
lose your
super
Regan,
support
but
for
you killed the
mobility,
most
so that
threatening
might be
unit.
a trade worth doing as well.
So
Yeah.
maybe it was worth.
He's just trying to make sure that that's a worthy
Yep,
trade
and
to
then
make.
once
Losing the
Alma's
captain
danced,
puts
that's a
him
threat
down
to
3
Pala.
points, and now
She
Earth
can't really
Rendering
move
can't
unless she
activate
wants to
anymore.
be
Meanwhile,
killed for
the
it.
captain for Elderby is still active and still going to keep cooling down that charge. I think it's a worthy trade. And
This
Alm
does mean he
believes
no
so as
longer
well.
has
Alm
advantage
takes
with
out
Earth
the
rendering,
Bernadetta,
but
gets
it's
that
still
go
closer
back,
on his side.
takes 7
So
extra damage of
Yep, that's the
recoil.
yeah, very true.
you can definitely
No more
dance
Earth
here.
rendering.
Let's see what happens
Yep.
next.
You've also lost the smite, which means it's
Mhm.
harder to get Pala in the middle of things.
Elderby has to consider what the ramifications
good match
of
so far.
losing
Yeah,
I think PM1 is winning,
Bernadetta was.
but it's close.
It is very close, but it really does depend because right now PM1 could or Elder V could move Pala then dance because like they're both gonna have to be danced. If he just ends Pala's turn right now, dance is for her.
Let's see here.
Yeah, but Alm
Alm
gets
has to be
danced
danced.
Pala's
first.
approaching.
Right, but
Alm gets
Alm can't
danced
touch.
first.
You know what Alm wants to do. The
Can
only
he
answer
one-shot that
PM1
Pala?
Really has against Alm.
It's gonna be the Alm.
The question is,
Alm will be traded for that, but
he's just assessing what is the consequence. Knowing
True,
that
and
Pala
then-
has
and
that
then
advantage,
can-
knowing
how do
that the
they?
biggest
Yeah, how
gambit
is he gonna
here
get through the
is
rest
gonna
of
be
those
Alm.
units?
How's the
We
end
know
game
what's
after
that
Alm
exchange is
dies?
gonna look like. Alm with the dance here.
To be fair,
Now
Alm will
there's
not die to
Elderby's
Azura
move.
or
Elderby's
Hector, but
going
it
to probably
depends.
reposition,
Eliwood does have Moonbow and
Pala
Death
out
Blow.
there.
Oh, maybe
because
Eliwood
otherwise
moves
it's
and
big trouble.
repositions Pala back.
Yeah, actually, hold on. This is
That could be
Let's see what
huge.
Elderby wants to do with this.
possibly
Needs to
necessary
consider how
because
Alm
Alm was gonna jump back a space and be safe if he
Oh, going for the
He
pivot.
attacks
oh
Pala.
pivot.
Interesting choice, going for the pivot.
Pivot wouldn't do anything. It would give Alm the ability to attack from
never
the
seen
bottom
Hector
square
in
and then jump
action
back into the forest and
With
still
the
be
Hector
safe.
pivot.
You have to repo
think- I
Eliwood.
Interesting.
I think you
Interesting
either
idea.
get Pala or lose Eliwood, and Eliwood is your only answer to Alm if you don't have
Let's see.
Pala. That might have been a pretty heavy misplay. I was thinking
Hector
previously.
pivot is not the play,
Let's see
chat.
what these two
Hector
European
pivot
Titans
just
want
makes
to
you
do here.
lose. I mean, like, you'll have Hector in the middle of this
Yeah, we're
shenanigans,
thinking about
but
a
you
repo.
lose Pala for free.
Just making sure he
Yeah.
has.
I think you pivot Eliwood
understands
here
well
and
what his
lose
skills are.
Eliwood, but then you can
running
dance
out
for
30
Pala.
seconds, opting for the
Yeah.
Yep, there's the repo.
Okay, yep, that's the
Alm
play.
now.
Yep.
Yeah,
See
that's
what?
100% the
Elderby
play.
could've-
You always have
Oh!
that drag back,
Ooh.
and
Wait!
right there with
Okay.
the repo
Eliwood, I mean,
could be a
Alm
dire
still has his
situation.
3
Now,
move.
it doesn't even have
He
to be
could
Alm
wipe
out
versus
both
KO.
here.
Alm can maintain
That's
his
true.
Maybe that wasn't the
movement.
play. I take it back. I don't
Right.
play Fire
Oh,
Emblem.
this
I don't know
could
what
be,
I'm talking about.
This could be it. There's nothing
Yeah,
really that
that's-
he can do because if Gunther takes out the Eliwood, Hector has pivots.
I
And then
guess
that leaves Pala exposed.
you could put Hector down one tile, I
and
guess,
after that, it's just
and
Azura
then dance
and
for
Hector.
Pala, and then you get a free kill on Gunther. So you're trading.
He's
If
considering,
I guess.
if Gunther attacks from the top, that's way worse than attacking from the
considering
bottom.
that could be a
Yeah,
double
no,
whammy
100%.
right there.
But what you could do is
and Hector,
if
there's no
Eliwood
chance in
dies
hell
to
Hector can do
Gunthra,
anything about
and then
Alm. And that might be the
Azura
strat he opted
dances.
for. The pivot, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you
was
move. You have to move
not
Hector down one.
Great.
or you could trade your Azura. If
Maybe
Azura
there's an ultimatum there. Elderby
True,
knows
where
true,
she
true,
saves
true.
Pala,
There
and
might
then
not
you
be
have to
anything
get
left
through.
He's gonna
You have to
check
get
out
through
his
Pala,
offense,
or else
knowing that
she-
Alm is staring at her right in the
Oh,
face.
man.
That wind sweep is
Interesting.
Gonna take effect.
Do you-
And
Yeah,
now,
if
the
I
only
think you
thing that he can do is
100% dance with
potentially
Azura because that way,
sacrifice
either way, Pala gets a kill.
Hector.
Well, Pala's gonna get a kill regardless, because now Alm is just sitting there.
That might be the
That's
play
true.
going into
Hector
the Hector
dies,
knowing if he does
But
that,
Hector
he
you'd
doesn't
rather have a
have to
dancer
die.
in Pala.
Now
Yeah.
he has to be sure that if he does this,
If
he
you
cannot,
dance-
absolutely cannot lose Alm here. So
No,
that
you cannot
actually
lose
might
Alm.
be a
Everyone else
play
dies.
That he doesn't want to shoot for, because if he does go for that, he gets positioned.
If he
just-
does, you
he
dance
gets
for
out
Pala.
there just
Pala's in
right
range to
below the
kill
tree
Alm,
line.
and then you win.
With Katria back in.
So
If
I
Alm
don't
dies,
think you
it's
attack
over.
with
Dead for
Alm.
sure, so it
You
was a
lose.
risk
You
that
lose
he's
the
willing
Gunther
to
here,
take,
but you might move Alm to the
Alm
left of
actually
Gunther
can't
and
get
end.
this kill. If he does, he's trading and
Yeah,
he's dying.
you
right
have
there.
to. You have
Yeah,
to
you
move
move
Alm
there
back
and turn.
because
'Cause
you have to
you-
move Alm back because Azura will dance for him, or for Pala, and then kill Alm no matter where he goes, unless it's behind those two.
And if you move to the left of Gunther, you guaranteed, if they kill your Gunther, of course, then you
What's gonna
guaranteed
be the
have
move?
more stones. It's your turn, and then
Has
you can just kill
21
the Hector
seconds
next
to make a
turn,
choice.
That's true.
or the Azura.
He knows it too. He knows what Elderby wants to do.
You
and Elderby
you don't
is-
kill
is
Hector here. I think.
very
I think you
interest-
move
I
left
would
of
have not have thought
Gunther.
of that. I would probably
Yeah,
just do it
no,
off the
100%.
pivot,
You
and he knows too. He's gonna bide his
Reposition?
time.
I
He
don't
knows that
really.
he is in the lead
No.
right now.
Repositioning
going for
away.
it.
And with all
He's
four
sacking
in,
the
he's actually
Gunther.
gonna get
I-
another point of capture.
I think it was definitely worth killing the Eliwood and sacking your Gunther.
Yeah.
And
It's
that was
making this
probably the
endgame
wisest
even
choice.
harder.
In fact,
Crazy
even
match.
putting Alm over
But
there,
since-
knowing that
Since Hector
while
only has one
Katria-
move, he's
Pala does have
almost
Kanto,
a
but had she already
non-factor
burned
in
her
comparison.
Kanto
I
is
mean,
the
he does
question.
have pivot, so that helps out.
Yeah.
But it's
he's,
harder to set up
extra
when your
move,
Alm
though.
is a threat.
Knowing that
pretty
Kanto
much.
too is
He's just
there.
a wall and
Let's
nothing
see what-
else.
He's just a
let's
sacrifice.
see
He's
what,
just a meat
Elderby's
shield so
gonna do
Pala
with
can
this.
move
Elderby's gonna
forward.
gray wave,
Yeah,
Yeah.
then you
Pala-
kill with Pala, you can Kanto out of there.
Yep. And Elder V is up on
PM1's
points
turn.
after this kill, so
Not much for him to do.
True.
now,
Because of
the
that
question is,
captain
do you
kill.
Do you attack from top or bottom? I guess it doesn't matter.
You'll
against
actually be
does
up
have
Kanto.
2.
The duo, because duo Sigurd is here. And now
Ooh, Elder V
repositioned, but
could
it's
set
probably
up
not really worth using right now.
ridiculously.
Knowing
You
Attack
could-
from the
you
top,
could-
Kanto up 2.
And can probably
Although you
get
give
it
up
right
points,
you're
back.
up-
I don't
you're up-
really know. Yeah, he's
You're up 2 points.
still
if you
wondering
kill
about
Gunther and
what
move down.
the next interaction could be.
That's true.
Knowing that
And then
I
you
think
force
showing a
Alm to
sign
have to
to
come
us
to
that
move
he
towards
knows what's
you,
gonna
which is
happen here.
huge.
Yeah. Oh,
You
I
have to
guess
be
if you
careful
just
about
deciding whether he wants to
about
end this
Ash's
turn,
range moving forward.
thinking about what's
Yeah,
next,
because if you
knowing
move
he has that
down,
duo
Alm can
skill
reach that
available,
forest tile
probably
with.
not worth using,
If
there's
you move
really
Ash
no
down,
point.
Alm reaches the forest
Wants to
tile.
keep that position
Pala
there.
isn't a threat right now, says chat. Oh man.
That's never true.
Pala is the win condition.
8
Yeah,
seconds for
Pala is
PM1.
why this team is so crazy.
Alm and
Offset
Pala are
and
the
turn.
he ends turn, not killing the Gunthra. Or no, that was PM1.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so PM1's moving first. Pala's gonna
I'll handle
Kanto.
it.
Yep, kills Gunther free.
Yep.
And then you Kanto into a position that you want. Do you want to
Yeah,
be
the-
up top or do you want to be like near that stair tile down
Gun
there?
for KO.
Yeah.
Gonna opt for
Now-
going down.
Ruptured
Now the
sky.
death of Eliwood is actually
Takes
big
down
because
the
he
good
no
throw.
longer gives bonus doubler. That's -6 all
score
stats to Pala.
Is now 6-4 in favor of Elder
Just
V.
backing up. Yep.
PM1's moving
Yep.
first.
Understandable.
PM1 can't take advantage of any more capture. They're
They
even
both
Stevens in
have
that
their
regard. We're on
dancer.
turn
Gray
3.
Waves is
Fresh new
huge.
turn.
And Hector
Yep.
just kind of a meat shield right now.
A lot of dangerous threats are gone
Sigurd
for...
kind of has
I
his-
can't. I mean,
Well, actually,
I would say
we're
I
even
can't tell you who's
Stevens here,
winning,
but
but I guess Elder V's up 2
I don't know
points.
who has the
So
advantage here. They both
PM1,
have
yeah,
dancers,
I think
they both
PM1
have
here has the
defensive
clear advantage
specialists,
here
and
right
they
now.
both have the offensive
Okay, that's
mega
a
threat.
big move.
That's a big
The question is
reposition.
now,
Okay, you gotta get your Pala out of
the
range.
question
You're
is
sacking
now
Hector
is
for
who's
it,
gonna
probably.
draw the next blood, because that could be the game decider right there. We know what these two want to do. We know that PM1 has to advance in order to get a win. He needs to get another kill because that's pretty.
Yes, PM1
pretty much
has
the
to
only way
approach.
he can
He's
really
down 2.
Take advantage of this win.
Reciprocate Hector, I don't know about it.
Another huge factor of this Pala is that it's the captain, which means every kill
That's
Elder V
true.
secures is an extra point. Sigurd
Oh,
can't
boy.
take down the Hector, unfortunately.
Yeah, that sucks. Right.
I guess
play
I
really
guess what you
carefully,
can do is kill Hector.
Alm,
No, you can't really.
You
Kill
tr-
Hector,
goes
jump
for that
back, and then
attack.
you're gonna get.
Yeah,
Pala's
you
gotta
gotta
get
get
dance
that.
first.
One,
Yeah.
and Pala gets the dance. Sigurd can dance back, but that won't be enough time.
I'm waiting
Alm
for
needs
chat to
kill
be
Pala
spammed
on
with
his
man.
phase
Alma
because
should
he
have
can rush
Kanto.
through
Like we need that
thanks
cancer
to
in our
his weapon
fucking
No.
matches too.
No, we absolutely don't.
Alma's good enough, as you can see. He's applying so
Yeah.
much pressure without Kanto. He does
What's
not
the
need
safest
Kanto,
bet
guys.
here?
Yeah. I mean, he's virtually got
fine.
Kanto with that beast slot.
Yeah.
PM1 has 28 seconds to make his choice. Is he going to go
Elder
for the
V's up
dance
big
for
right now.
Ash?
He's getting to make his game plan
I
during
guess in
PM1's
some
time.
capacity, he could get Alm to go over and then...
Not to mention the 2
potentially
minutes that
duo
he's got in the
skill.
bank.
No, but that would put him in... That would make him exposed
So
as
even
well,
though
wouldn't it?
Pala
Actually,
hasn't
no, it
been
wouldn't.
like, oh, killing absolutely everything.
Oh, yes, it would.
She's just a huge,
It would,
huge
because that
win
extra movement that he's
condition, so
getting.
he can't just move in. So I'm
So-
imagining
Instead,
Pala gets
Ash
danced
opts
here.
to Dance for Ash. Elder V's move is next.
Yeah, because then that puts Pala with
some
3
point,
movement, and she either
Again,
gets to kill
PM1
Alm
has to
or
attack.
sit there, I guess. I don't know.
I guess PM1 has set himself up into a situation where he will
Or
clear
at the
that
very
2
least,
gap, and then he could
He
maybe
needs to
win
put
by a
Azura in
draw
range. This
by
is a
having more
gambit.
people in the capture
Azura
area.
at some
true.
point here has to dance for Pala and put her in range.
Let's see,
in
but
which-
if,
Ooh, this
if
is
Pala
kind of
gets
a difficult
danced, kills
situation,
Alm,
actually. If you think
yeah,
about it,
there's
no matter
no way around it.
no matter what Elder V does, he's either
It's
gonna
a draw.
get
Very
a
even
capture
right
bonus
now.
or not
Yep.
have PM1 get a capture bonus, but also is gonna lose out on a unit because if Azura moves in,
Pala has 3
this
range
is
now.
risky business.
Yep,
I don't know
it's
about
big.
this.
This is very, very, very weird.
Hey, Alm
PM1
has to
has
just
the
get out of
offensive
range.
here.
There's no
He
no
doesn't need
alternative.
to attack.
He doesn't need to
He
attack.
could just wait with Ash
No.
potentially and force a point to
If
be in his favor.
the Great Waves will force Alm to move backwards.
And that's honestly fine for PM1 right now.
That's good for Elder V because then he can
Either
freely
Catria
move.
moves.
Pala back in the box
We'll
so
see what
PM1
happens.
doesn't
We
get
know
the
that Pala
capture
has
bonus.
Extra range now.
Yep.
She doesn't have 5 moves. She
Let's
has
see.
3.
Does
Oh,
Hector have any? No, he
needs
doesn't
to
have any
move, though.
movement skills, so she's safe.
Let's just pivot. So I
Yeah.
wonder what if you decide to move Hector up at all.
Smart play actually
any
by
reason.
Elderby. I didn't realize the range there.
I guess you could move Hector up and then put Pala
Elderby
down 1
moves
because
in.
nothing's going to happen. That negates the bonus from the points. You can honestly just
Looking
move
at the
Pala.
action count here, they're
underneath
going to be
Azura
even
right now.
after Elderby moves on turn
Yep.
3. Elderby has to consider what his next move is going to be. He can just position Pala right next to Hector and right below Azura to make sure he doesn't lose a point on capture to maintain his lead, I suppose. But then again, we have to see who's going to get turn
I want to give
parity
major
here.
respects
I
to
don't
both
remember actually who
players for
started
making
first in
this
turn.
making it this far, not using save skills on the main team.
Right, crazy. Now they've managed to pull teams
Also
together
stay
from other
there.
units.
PM1's turn.
Who
I
would have
wonder
thought
if
that
PM1,
Pala and
if he has the
Winter
turn party for
Bernadetta
next
would be
turn,
the
I wonder if he
the
can
crux
bring
of all
Ash for a
this?
The
super
crazy
warp
combo.
and then get
Same with
Yeah.
Elliewood too.
warped over to take
Yeah.
down the Pala maybe, but I don't really know how much range that actually give. I feel like that would work, right? No, he would have to put. No, I don't think he would have enough range for that.
No, there's
Yeah, we're
Wonder if
kind of at a
there's a way.
standstill where Elder
Essentially,
V's
yeah.
just winning.
I don't remember who
Yeah,
started the
little
first
bit.
turn though.
Let's see, PM1 will get to move
Elderby's
first.
aware that that
As long
super
as
warp
I wonder
might
if
not
you
actually
move
help for the next turn.
Ash up at all.
PM1's working with 26
she wouldn't die to
seconds on the
Hector,
board.
but
It's getting tight
you
here.
would also lose some
We know these
movement.
players. We know
Oh.
exactly what the win for these players are.
Ooh.
Elderby goes for the dance, or for the.
Ooh,
for
if
the
Elderby
repo.
ends turn, then no, that's
That's it.
Sure.
Pala's
Moves
still
for all.
protected by the Hector right now.
yeah.
Interesting.
But
kind of a smart
PM1's
play. If
moving
Elderby
himself
goes for
into
the
a
end
position.
turn, he'll
Elder
start
V could
first.
end turn and be able to move first.
I think it'd be better if he let PM1 move first, because PM1 has to do something about Hector right now, and if he doesn't have to do anything
Yeah,
about
he goes
that,
for the end turn.
Ends turn.
PM1
Yep.
has the duo effect, but it's going to be the turn of PM1
Okay.
first.
Elderby's turn
And
first.
PM1
If
does not
Ash
have
could
to worry
maybe
about
kill
that extended
Hector, we
range
could see something crazy.
from Pala, because that
Oh, no,
dance is going to
maybe.
go away back to 2.
I don't think she can,
now
but
that
if she
range is going to
could.
be the same thing.
I think she. Let's see.
The risk, of course, here is
I think she'll be missing it pretty heavy. Let's see.
yeah.
'Cause he's got
Elderby's just considering
B slot that negates.
maybe PM1 is using this as an advantage to see how much turn he has.
Turn
Elderby's
4
going. He starts the next
We only
turn.
have 2 more turns
Elderby
left
is out of range of Alm once again.
of Game 1 of Grand Finals.
PM1 has to get at
We're
least
gonna have
one
to see
kill to
what
make it
happens
even.
here. This is an
There's no way
incredibly
to
intense
do
game
that
1,
safely.
guys. The Pala Gambit is just not. PM1 is just playing around
Already done.
this, but he is down by 2 points. That's the risk here.
I wonder.
Moving Pala down.
Elderby opts to bring Pala
Okay.
down 1.
Let us dance.
So here's what I'm thinking is, no, that's not really gonna work, is it? He's gonna, if he goes for the attack on Legendary Hector,
Yeah, Moonbow.
he knows that Azura can counter back, and that's
You-
a risk
you
that he
could kill
can't
the
take.
Hector
If
and
he knows that
reposition.
If he loses this Brave Alm, this match is
That's
over.
true. Yep,
You
But
could
if he
kill the
doesn't go
Hector for
any
free and
kill at all, this
reposition
match is
Ash.
Also over.
that's true. Let's see.
Unless,
I think
unless
Ash,
you
Ash
think,
gets bodied.
unless you think
It's,
Azura kills Olm, I think that's what PM1 is letting us know, that he's worried about
And even if
Azura killing Olm.
maybe.
So if
And
Azura
even
kills
if-
Olm, it's fucked.
we can
Yeah.
probably anticipate,
And even if lives, Pala's getting
A
danced.
dance.
They both
he
get
wants to
danced,
risk
so it'd
that.
be
He
in
knows
PM1's
he's
favor.
thinking about doing it.
Lord Asker guide us.
Hmm. Let's see. Would she kill with Moonbow? I mean,
It's coming down to 22
think
seconds.
17
so.
res. 17 res is not adding a lot
What is
for the
PM1's
Moonbow proc.
option gonna
That's
be?
giving
Yes,
you
15 seconds to go. He opts to wait.
like 5
Elderby's
damage,
Well,
moving.
there
6
goes
damage.
the repo option.
Yeah.
If you Gray Waves now,
Putting the pressure on. can set up for a huge warp strat.
Oh, but Azura wouldn't.
Ooh.
No, Azura would have.
Oh, wait,
100%
did
killed
he-
there.
Can Alm
This
warp
is
in because it's 2 tiles? Can he kill the?
Perhaps his only option
100%.
is to hold it down there and maybe go for the sacrifice.
Yep, Hector moves there, protects.
What's Alm gonna do?
Interesting.
This is the same situation as he put himself before. He needs at least a kill though. That's the problem.
Right.
I wonder if there's
See what
some.
PM1 wants to do.
You are advancing the cow towards Azura. Maybe you try and get a kill there.
Maybe.
PM1 looking at his options. He knows that he can take down the Hector easily if he wanted to, but he knows that if he does that,
Yeah.
that
Enemy
dance
phase
is
skill.
coming. And Alm does not really have a solution out of that. He's making some assessments here.
Oh, if Alm attacks Hector, he stays in place, and then
Alm
Sigurd
can't-
can
the
warp
thing
to
is with
dance Alm.
That positioning.
That said,
that Alm
yeah,
can't
never
hit
mind.
Rock, 'cause
Oh,
he just
but
hit and
Pally
went
gets
right into
danced
Ash,
next.
and he's gonna
She's
stay
getting
there.
danced, yeah.
But knowing
It's
that,
the turn order.
he does.
Oh, Sigurd could use his duo
can
skill.
Be super he can be at least danced out. He has 10 seconds to make a
But
call.
it
It's a-
activates after he moves though.
5
Yeah.
seconds.
That's true.
He goes for the wall.
I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing.
Interesting tactic.
Yeah, this makes
He
sense.
Oh, is he gonna go for the duo effect? Oh, this
He
could
could.
be big time.
That could
This
be
could be huge.
huge.
He could go for the duo
Now this
effect.
could be crazy.
For the instant
If he does
repo.
now, then Alm dies, though.
Azura. Okay.
PM1's turn.
Yeah, if he goes for the duo effect, then Alm dies.
Yep.
What's PM1?
Maybe
do?
you
think-
would just
Gonna go for
end
the
turn
gambit.
here.
Maybe. Yeah, because that forces a movement. Actually, if Elder V attacks Sigurd and Kanto is up 2 spaces, that's it.
This is risky business.
Do you reposition Sigurd?
Do you want to repo Ash out?
Ash could also free die.
If
But
he repos Ash, then Alm dies because she has 3 move now. Yeah, that's all you
Ending-
can do.
turn. Oh, okay.
That's kind of all you can do.
Don't
I
activate
guess.
the duo.
Still considering.
Yeah.
He's ending turn. He's leaving into Elder V's fate.
Yep. Whoever Elder V
Dangerous.
attacks, he Palic. So
Because she can Kanto back into safety.
I think that'll do it.
If she
Shows
kills,
us
Sigurd
she's
KO.
killing the Sigurd.
Kanto's up
I
2
don't know if
spaces
that
and
was
it's over.
An attempted dance or a finger slip or something.
Yep.
But that's dangerous.
Up 2 and you're good. Yep.
Yep, you're safe. You can kill the Azura here for what it's worth. Oh,
Goes
never
out.
mind. It's turn
And
5
one.
now.
Has to start making huge moves now.
Gotta do something. No, you can't. You've got to
Oh,
kill 2
no.
units this turn and then also get the bonus. That's
Goes for
it.
That's
Mm.
GG.
He knows
Well
that
played.
range is
That
there,
Pala
it's
team's
incredible,
something
and she
else.
has movement to go. This is dangerous.
Yeah, that's it.
Well played.
Truly.
That was actually I just watched
This is
chess.
Bad news.
That was actually
Gone.
just chess.
He knows.
Actually,
The
Crazy.
cow's in. Yeah, the cow's preventing
You have
Alm
to-
from jumping back.
Down 5. He needs
Yep.
to get at least 3 kills, in fact, or at least
Yeah, it's
1
game.
kill and a capture.
Yeah.
Even
You have
more
to either
so,
kill the
actually.
captain and well, no,
He
you
needs
have
do
to
a
kill the
lot
captain
actually
and
win
one
this
other.
game now. I don't even think it's winnable. Because he's
No, it's
down
not.
4-9. Last turn. I think this is checkmate.
It's
I don't know what
checkmate.
else he can do.
It's
Yep.
checkmate.
He can't
is.
get 6 points.
Yep. He can't get 5 points.
No. No, you have to get the captain killing one other or
Move-
somehow.
Move
Just
Ash
end
and
up-
kill
Goes for the
Hector.
weight 'cause he knows,
Says somebody in chat.
he
It doesn't
knows
give
there's
him
not
enough points.
to get on this map.
Yeah, that's it.
And you can't just opt for the kill. It doesn't
Yeah, I
really
mean, you can
matter
kill
anymore.
Hector,
You
but
don't have your
then
dancer anymore.
Pala
Honestly-
also
Move
gets
up.
danced.
Honestly, the play might
He
just
has to
be
just make his choice.
letting Alm get into combat.
Now
yeah,
Pala
just-
moves down and gets danced, and then there's 3 more points to add on
Yeah.
to all of it.
Elder V's turn.
Yep. You can honestly just end turn here
Can't get any
if he's
capture
Yeah,
caught.
that's
points
it.
either. And even if he did,
Yeah, getting the extra points.
Might as well
Kill that
the
Alm
yeah.
just because
that's
he's been
GG's
such
for
a pain
game
in the
1.
ass.
Elderv
Yep,
actually
get that satisfaction.
defeats PM1 in a very tense
The
game
Pala
1.
team has been undefeated here for Elderv.
Yep.
What a great team.
Crazy.
Being able to go the entire tournament without taking a loss with that team. Absolutely wild. Major props to Elderv for being able to have this Pala just carry him so hard. And that's not to discredit Winners Finals where he was able
That's game
to
1
win those
goes
other
to
games.
Elderv.
Yep.
Game 1 is
That was
huge.
an intense match.
Masterfully played.
Very incredibly smart plays being thrown everywhere. Oh my goodness, guys. That was intense.
We just took a master's course in Feh.
Woo! That's getting hot in here, baby. So
Yeah, Azura,
so
Azura had more speed.
Yeah, I wonder what would have happened if, because we think that Azura would have killed Alm, but that would have won the game if he attacked and could have lived Azura. So, well, we'll never know, but I'm assuming that Azura kills Alm there with
No,
Moonbow.
she did, yeah. I counted it too. It's guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah, then, yeah, that's tough. Not
That
much
was
you
a
can do
sick
there.
game, yeah.
PM1 with his back against the wall. What will he bring out for his last two teams against Elderv? I like how Elderv played that, just doing a lot of trades, simplifying the game. That's what you see a lot in chess, just simplifying the board. And then he just played smart around his gray waves movement on Pala. Because
Yeah,
Pala
absolutely.
threatens everything on the map.
Another
Really
big
well
upside for
played.
him. is He was able to use Phoenix Master's thinking time as his own too, and it definitely was.
Yeah.
Guys know what
Oh
time it
man,
is.
this map. Oh, we're playing this music? Okay, Fargas, I see you.
Alright.
Oh, he's using... Oh, never mind. So this is the weird team we saw from Elderv before. The Thor with Henriette and
Interesting.
Micaiah.
This is
And
a
we've
fantastic team.
We've seen this crazy team last time from
Here we
Phoenix
go.
Master too.
Potentially the game.
The
ending
Etri is
game
huge to watch out for. Lelina, I
for
think,
two
can kill
European
anything.
Champions.
Maybe not the
PM1
Ash.
has one last shot.
She
Well, actually, two more, I guess.
She probably
Elderv.
kills
If he loses
Henriette.
This game,
I don't
it is
know.
all over.
Elderv's
and Elderv
team
becomes the
kinda
champion,
hard
taking
stomps
home
here.
100
True.
USD.
Because Henriette definitely stomps
Here we
Etri.
go. The
Probably
final match.
Lelina too, because she has so much res.
It's blue phase for Elderv.
We'll have to see the
Elderv's
build on
going in with his
Henriette, but I
Vantage
assume,
Fanny.
yeah.
And we've seen
Yeah, that
this
definitely
setup
does
before.
depend. Okay, yeah. No, this is the mega res build. No, you're not getting through this one.
Yeah.
I do not
That's,
Meaning you
that's
have
huge.
to take out that
Here we
Henriette
go.
with Sigurd and not somehow to secure this victory.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. To be fair, you know, if Sigurd can land his special and then we can get a Grey Waves in
PM1 here.
from Azura on not, that'd
True.
be...
True.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's,
Henriette just
Henriette
eats.
hard counter. That is
Henriette
gonna be
crazy.
hard
tough to
counters
deal
this
with.
team right now.
quite a challenge.
yeah.
Going
Oh,
for the repo.
okay.
Elderv's up.
Just
Very
getting
good.
Sigurd in
Wait,
there.
hold on. That's straight up the play. You've got to get Henriette out of there now.
Yeah.
Let's see what
It is
Elderv
worth
wants
the
to do.
sack of Sigurd if we can...
If you can get that Henriette out of here, I think
Oh,
it's
it's
worth
so-
sacking anybody at this point.
Oh, it's... Yeah, Henriette is the hard counter to this whole team.
Going to see what kind of damage
Henriette's
he can do
is
on
the win
offense,
condition for
not the
sure.
most offensive
Yeah.
build ever. Has the distant
I'd be
defense
worried about
four.
that
I
Thor in the
wonder
back
how that
too.
Henriette is gonna
That
go.
Thor
I
could
do
cause
question,
problems against the
Can-
Knot.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Also speeds up specials
Can
for...
PM1
everyone
crack
here.
Henriette with his AoE destroyer with the 78 visible attack
Sacrifice, and what does
Lelina,
Thor
we'll
have
see.
as the repositional? If Thor has repo, then that's the play. You'll have to sack Thor, but that's worth your Henriette living.
And you bait out the Sigurd too. You free kill the fucking Sigurd if
16 seconds.
you
Yeah.
repo Thor.
Yeah, and he's got no Kanto. He's in there once.
This is a
What's happening?
tough map for Sigurd to try and move
Let's see.
around and kill
What now?
Henriette. Yeah, just gonna use the Ash Warp
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Can
that's
maybe
crazy.
do something now that Henriette is all the way on the right. The racing just kind
Maybe.
of sitting there.
Here we go. The showdown
Yeah,
is starting to get
Or
underway.
is that racing? Who is that? Is that
that's
PM1?
his brother, the
Oh,
older
yeah.
one, Raphael.
Raphael?
Going with the
Ooh.
repo?
Mm.
No, Lilina,
you
ooh,
see
maybe
exactly what
actually.
he's trying
Lilina
to
is
do here.
very strong
You see
and has
exactly
an
what
AoE
PM1's
skill,
trying to
so
do.
it could
Her AoE
kill.
might be enough.
That's
yeah.
actually a risk, though.
It's
It
gonna
could do a
be.
lot
That's a
of
pretty
damage.
safe bet, actually.
That's a lot. I don't think it's gonna quite
Henriette's
work
on an
out.
island. You
but
can't reposition her out of there.
No.
The sights are
No,
set.
best you get is the Raphael dance.
True.
What is Elderby gonna do about that?
Oh, but he's not even in range. Not unless he gets repoed over. Or
There's the Ash
dragged back.
warp though,
Exposed Henriette.
so
We're just gonna have to see
he
if
could
Henriette
use that.
actually
He's
gets
just out of
KO'd by
range
that
for the
Lilina.
warp.
dang.
I seek a foe.
Thor.
I don't.
Sticking
I
around.
don't
Henriette's on
think.
the
like,
island right now.
Guys,
I
I'm
think
not gonna lie,
Henriette's
I'm like
taken
shaking.
like 0.
Submit.
All right,
Okay.
PM1's turn.
Yeah, that would
Ooh.
be the Lilina trade. Okay, I see.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
Lilina
she's-
does not kill.
Not
Never
enough!
mind.
I think so. Yeah. Henriette is a res machine.
That
It's
damage
unreal.
check was not enough to take down the Henriette.
That was a great
Yeah.
attempt though
gonna
by
have to be another
PM1. He
option here.
knows now that that's not an
'Cause that
option
is some
for him.
damage that
Right.
she can't. That
also
defense
tells
from
Elderby,
Henriette is
though.
a massive
That's-
one.
He definitely forked
And
that
the
right there.
best that
Yeah.
PM1 could hope for is just cracking damage to maybe whittle her down for another person to kill. But the Thani is this is just a really hard matchup for PM1.
The
Advantage-
map is not
oh,
helping
boy.
either. This is one of my
Nice
favorite
one.
maps because it makes Cavs so fair.
Opting for the dance with
Yeah,
Raphael
totally.
and Thor.
Blessing.
Alphonse, mom has got it going on.
It's
see.
true.
PM1.
It'll be interesting to see if PM1
going
get
for
out
the
of here.
dance.
Yeah. At this point, there's going to be a great
Grey
need for
Waves,
farming
That's your dance
points.
going.
Interesting.
Elderby's move.
It's Great Waves +1 move, and you have Pathfinder.
Yep. It is very big.
Eitree's definitely not getting through that
Thinking about
Henriette
what
if
options he
Lilina
has.
isn't, but
No.
Yeah, that tree, making sure he doesn't do anything silly about it.
it is stopping
This is a lot of defense.
Elder V
He's
from
secure
moving
and
up.
Safe right now. Has a dancer. Has
too crazy.
a advantage. I wonder. It's gonna be rough.
'Cause Henriette is very far into the right
PM1
corner,
is gonna have to think really hard on how to
so
approach
Elder V
this.
can't push up too hard.
Yeah, and depending on how Elderby
Unfortunately,
moves,
that damage
Etri
check
has
is
to
not
enter the
enough.
ring or else
Oh,
points
boy,
are
that's
lost.
tough, buddy. I wonder too if Raphael
if that's the move, then-
I am
passes
noticing
Etri.
though
I don't
that
remember what his transformation does.
only one of our players here have Earth rendering.
Etri
That is
Yeah.
true.
again just cannot deal with that Henriette.
Etri
Henriette
is
is
a problem.
everywhere. That distant defense
Yeah.
4 and the far save. Oh man.
Gotta
Also,
put Etri in the ring.
major props to Elder V for moving Thor
right. Raphael
where
can't fly. That's why.
can't get hit by the special.
That's true. Lilina would survive a hit from Henriette, so she could sit in the ring for a moment, but it's quite threatening. One of the two has to get in the ring, or else points are going to be lost and the map's being dragged back.
The map will get dragged back regardless, but 2
Right, but,
points
like,
is
What
huge.
he wants to do. That
You lose the
crack
2
trip,
points, and then the
20
map also gets
HP.
dragged back, and it's just all
And
the
he's
harder.
gonna risk
Oh,
it for the biscuit.
really?
He's gonna go
Okay.
for it. Gonna
Respectable.
sacrifice the Lilina.
He's
It's
thinking
like
that
probably his
Eitri
only
can
real
kill,
option
can do
here.
12 damage.
Getting the KO.
That's true. She should be able to. She was displaying a little bit more.
Iceberg will heal.
That's a
20
choice that
damage.
He had to make. He had to move in. There was no other
could be
option
hard.
for him to take.
Can
Dealing
Eitri
20
kill?
damage, I think it's gonna.
I-
Oh,
question
Micaiah's
how much
sacrifice,
damage
though.
can you
That's the
crack
play.
on that Henry?
You
Oh.
simply win. You just give her HP over.
Micaiah was sacrifice.
And then she also gets vantage range.
Let's see. PM1.
What? That's huge.
That's
What else
incredible.
could you really do?
Elder V's team building is crazy.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's
Sacrifice
straight up the play.
Henriette.
Is ready.
God,
Now that's.
Yeah,
That's
I think
rough.
that's it.
that's
Oh
game.
boy.
There's-
this might,
there's
I
no
don't
getting
even know
through.
what he could possibly do here.
You
He's
have to
gonna
kill
go up
Henriette.
4 points here,
I mean,
Yeah,
taking out the
you have to
Thor
kill
would be
Henriette
great,
with
but who's gonna
Sigurd,
do it?
or not, I guess.
and Sigurd cannot traverse these tiles very well.
No. And the only way to get
That's
through
a tough
Micaiah now,
matchup.
through her vantage and her moon bows.
Someone said that's a deadly trap. I agree. That,
That
was
was huge.
insane. Wow.
Unreal play.
Sacrifice to put you into vantage range.
Yep.
Jeez.
The IQ on these players is unreal.
Elder V's doing some LTC strats here.
Yep.
PM1 has to. He does. The vantage check is gone. Fanny is 2 hits. She's protected by far save.
Crazy. She's
She
minus
has
res and
close
she still doesn't
counter,
care.
vantage. How do you get through that?
This is just a hard.
Forget the
kind of
Henriette.
rough way
How do you
to
beat the
look at it
Micaiah?
now.
It's got to be Etri. That's the only
After an
option.
true.
insane First match,
Yeah, Entry could probably do enough damage.
these alternate
You just have to get through
teams-
Henriette first. It's an order game at this
So
point.
yeah, you have to kill Henriette with Eitri alive. Uphill battle here for PM1.
Yep. And the map's moving back next turn. Not to mention the points are being lost with this action.
Has to wait. Elderby is on turn
Elder V
2.
moves first. Could kill the
That's-
Eitri here. And then what do you do against Micaiah?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
I don't know if you
I
do
wonder.
that. Henriette's low at that point though. Okay.
No.
Eitri
Yeah.
lives the Micaiah, which is
Does
huge.
get taken out by Atri, but
Yeah,
that's
you
just something that
absolutely
he doesn't
cannot
have to worry
sacrifice
about.
Henriette for any reason.
No.
She's
That would be a biggest throw. You have clear advantage here right now.
yep.
Up 4 points.
So I vow.
Let's see. If there's any possible way to get to Henriette, I mean, what are those called? The Trows? They're blocking Sigurd from attacking Henriette pretty much perfectly. Even through the
Gotta see
repo,
this.
which the repo would put him in range to Micaiah.
Atri's creeping over. That forest defense, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's
forest
yet
and the
another
mountains
instance where,
are Trows.
yeah, it's just that check. He's protected by the woods.
Wild.
So much up. There's so much in the way of cavalry here.
Yeah, and then Thor has repo, so if you
He's
make a move so
essentially
as
formed a wall.
to threaten Henriette, it's unreal.
Quite a challenge.
If you could, in theory, put Not down there, and then dance for Not,
He's
then
still
Henriette
trying to
would
think.
die,
He's got
but there's
20,
no way
35
that
seconds
would
to make that,
simply be
call.
allowed.
Etri can take on Micaiah, but it's a matter of trying to get through against that Henriette, and I just,
Yeah. You can't.
just don't know.
You have to kill
There's
Henriette.
No real,
Ooh.
yeah, everything.
Maybe Gray Waves you could get Not in there somehow this turn.
Quite a challenge.
You could, but
Ops to hold.
there's no way that Elderby's gonna do anything but reposition her out. She's got to stay safe.
Long time waiting to consider what each
What should I
each
do?
player is going to use.
Not lives Micaiah, so maybe this Micaiah isn't
Getting
as big
hard
as the
checked
threat
by
as
that
we're
Etri.
giving her credit for.
Yeah.
She probably
pretty much-
murders
But,
the Sigurd though.
the savior
Yeah, it
comes
checks
in
Sigurd,
once
that's about
again.
it.
Man, an unfortunate.
Because nothing else here checks Sigurd but her.
I wonder if these are the same 2 teams used before. That did serve as victories for both teams though, so it's kind of hard to guess on what team that what team.
see
that
chat
Elderby
saying
could
that
have
Not cannot
prepared with
kill
for this game 2, knowing that it was
Etri.
happening.
Or
But
Well,
Micaiah can't kill
we
Not,
need
but
to
she
see
can.
if Not can kill
Yeah.
Henriette.
Yeah.
Because
see
Eitri
the-
can probably kill Micaiah.
that was gonna be pretty rough.
Ooh,
Sigurd
that
actually
would be
can't take him down,
huge.
but again, that's like
It'd be huge, but that's
you're
that's
not gonna
also
get
Yes,
a really
yes,
solid
because then you're
counter.
try-
can take down
If
the
you
Thor,
kill
but
the Thor,
in
it's a
exchange, you're
trade,
gonna lose out on your Sigurd.
but you guarantee
Yeah.
that
What?
nobody can
You're just
reposition
gonna
away
get far saved
Henriette.
again by Henry.
yeah.
So-
And then you also through his special, you give Not one more move. So if you can
Oh,
dance her, you
maybe-
kill.
Going for the
Ooh,
dance
not
with Nog.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
I think you do have a unit on the left on an island though, so there is that. The
Elderby
Ash,
move.
you can maybe kill the Ash here with Not.
Maybe.
And then reposition away with Sigurd. I don't think Sigurd has reposition
What
though.
Elderby wants to do.
So
Well, if you
4-0
use Not to
in
kill the cow, then you can reposition
Yep,
back
there you
anyway.
go.
Oh, that's gonna
Oh.
be tough. Again,
Okay.
complete
maybe
protection
should have
with
killed the
Henriette.
Thor there with
Not really
Sigurd.
anything to be
If
done
Not can
here.
kill. Ooh,
God,
wow. Okay.
damn, Ash is tanky.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Again, that Henriette is just
That might have
too
been the
stocky.
play where PM1 could have at least broken things up a little bit. He would have
Yeah.
sacked the Sigurd, but I think it would have been worth.
Yep. Elder V's gameplay here is entirely a game of forcing PM1's moves so that he can rack up that score. Because a certain point's going to pass where it's going to be impossible to catch back up anyway.
Looking at all those stats that not has,
Something has
but
to occur.
Quite a challenge.
You've got to get 3. It's actually not even possible to not get the score. Unless the unit dies.
Still thinking, is running out of time. Set 27 seconds to go.
That's logical.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
just
think
trying to get
maybe
in
might have been a
as deep as she
misplay
can
not
with knots.
sacking.
Looking like the play.
Okay.
The knot
Gets
You know
gamble
what,
not
that's-
in
that's-
there. No, we
I
know
wonder if
Knot
BC
can
take
survive
out.
from
I'm
Micaiah,
interested to see what's
otherwise
gonna happen
Micaiah
here.
would have
Knot is
killed
still
Knot
around.
earlier.
Knot still has moves.
Yeah.
So
Let's
you
see.
don't sack the
Let's see what
Sigurd
we can
and you
do.
can maybe get in
No!
there.
This is interesting.
Interesting.
You could
okay,
mate
so
1, 2. Does she have 4 move now?
Not
She does,
Not's
yep.
anticipating.
Oh.
Not
Oh,
a
Sigurd
trade,
still
but
dies here, but
that's a worthy trade, I guess. Because
Now I
the
think
risk
that's
that
it.
he has-
There's no. How do you get through Henriette now?
Not is taken out by this.
Henriette has to
Micaiah
be
takes
gotten
out
through
PM1
by Knot
Sigurd.
only.
It's
I
LW's
think
turn
you
now.
should
should
have
Off
have
turn,
sacrificed
a
Sigurd
KO
with.
on Micaiah.
You do kill Micaiah
He
here, I
can't get
guess.
through to the Henriette,
Yeah.
though. That's the big problem.
You have
Which
to get
is a
through
commander
Henriette.
kill, which is huge.
The Thor check.
Oh, and we're sitting
Interesting,
here.
Yeah, interesting movement
Right.
strats.
Okay.
Micaiah is now dealt with. The vantage part of this challenge is over.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough trade.
And it's
That's
still,
good.
I think the question is,
Still
Knot get
losing
to
points.
Henriette?
Yeah, still gets point here in Earth Rendering
But
moves.
now Thor's in the way.
Oh, and
And has
Thor
that
is gonna get
damage on
danced. Yep. And then she's gonna kill Knot, or honestly might kill Etri.
If you kill Etri, that's game.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Micaiah's not a problem anymore.
Oh,
Kill
that's-
Knot and you free win. You literally
that's
win if you kill
probably the
Knot.
dagger.
Because
Honestly, both
you-
of them are free win.
That's a dagger.
Either
right
kill.
there.
If you
It's
kill
like-
if you kill Knot, then Henriette cannot be hurt.
Damn.
Nope.
Thor with the Etri KO.
Killing
and
Etri
that
though makes sense.
Pretty
Yeah.
much GG's. For the
Ooh, I
Russians.
wonder what would have happened if PM1 sacked
Crazy
and killed the
movement
Thor.
shenanigans going on
We'll
here.
never know.
69.
2 more points.
No.
For
I
Elder
think
V.
that could have done something though.
Yeah.
PM1's
Neither of these units
most
can get
likely
through
couldn't
Thor.
Yeah, PM. Oh, that's
Yep.
GG's.
Down by 7
GG
points.
for-
Yep.
GG's.
Can't go
Yep.
for it.
Huge GGs.
Can't go for it. Can't go for it.
That's
And
game.
Can't get it.
That's wild.
That's GG's. That's the
PM1 doing the
PM1
rage
knows
thing.
it too.
Yeah.
Even
Outplayed.
if he
Elder
wanted
V
to reset
played
the
a
bracket, he
mean
couldn't
game,
do it.
but a
Elder
really
V
good one.
played
Elder V
amazing
is the
this
champ.
entire tournament.
GG's.
Crazy.
I might have seen like 3, maybe 4 misplays, but they weren't huge enough to cost him games. I think he only dropped
Now it's
one
just a
game the
matter of
entire
time.
tournament.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Actually, I think
With the
he's in winners, right?
perfect
So
run,
Yeah,
and with
That
the
was it.
noble
in
surrender,
winners finals.
Elder V is
GG's!
your first
Very well
Series
done.
champion.
Elder V is your
Elder
first
V.
Summoners
The
Duel
GG
tournament
amazing
winner.
Run from PM1.
Holy shit.
What a
Fantastic
guy.
Run from these two.
Amazing
Beating
gameplay.
PM1 in
A
finals.
completely
You wouldn't have it any
incredible
other way.
run, and as
GG's
you
to everybody.
will see, well,
Oh
Elder
Oh my
is the
god, that was
champion,
amazing.
Going through
Masterful
all the way
gameplay.
Here, looking, can we get it, please? First of all, a colossal
And now they get some
shout
sleep,
out
true.
to
GG.
both of these
Go
contestants,
sleep,
both
nerds.
spending so much time with us. We've been streaming for upwards of 12 hours, and I just want to give such an enormous thank you to everyone.
On
GG,
God. Go subscribe to
Elder
all
V.
these people.
Incredible.
Yeah, I want to say thank you so much, Gas, for hosting this tournament. I was offered to be on here, but I had to deal with some family stuff. So instead of following,
Oh my
I
God.
just decided to sit here and watch this tournament instead. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. But more importantly, go check out Gas. Go check out Elder V, Phoenix Master, MarbelSoda, ZeShado, literally everybody. Go subscribe to them.
Yep.
Go check out their
All
channel.
amazing people.
This tournament would not be possible without Gas, so thank you so much for setting that up and for inviting me. I will definitely try to be on for the next tournament, guys. But man, that was so fun to watch. That was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. So,
Absolutely.
major props to everybody. Elder V played like an absolute mad lad this entire tournament. Major
It's
respect to
unreal.
Elder V.
Can't even imagine. Man,
The
these
first-
team comps, they're crazy.
The first 2 games were crazy. The battle in winners finals versus MarbelSoda was intense, and then just outplaying PM1 in both games. That doesn't
Yep.
happen often where you just outplay Phoenix Master completely. GG's,
No.
man.
And see, the thing about that is
At
it was
5
supposed to be-
a.m., 6 a.m.
Right,
It was
and
for Phoenix Master too.
Yeah, and Phoenix was coming out of losers bracket anyway, so that would have been it regardless.
Yep. Yep, even if we didn't do the no reset thing. So, yeah, major
Yep.
shout out to everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, I will be on the next tournament. See you guys.